Well, hello, you guys. How is everybody? My goodness, I'm trying something new, so you guys got to let me know if you hear any echoing. Oh, shoot. I was going to watch and see. I'm on already. So I have way less. I have like a 15-second lag tonight. Cool. Oh, my goodness. So what's everybody been up to all weekend? Fun stuff? Good stuff? Crazy stuff? Hey, Lorna. Hey, Jody. Hey, Tamar. I think I got everybody else that was in chat. I don't know. If I say hi to you twice, you know, you're welcome twice. We'll go with that. I know, being grandma, how exciting. I'm very envious. Very, very envious, I gotta say. I know, he's all grown up, right? Ah, hey, Carla. Hey, Luz. Oh my gosh, I'm not good at this mod thing. Trying to keep up with you guys over there. Holy Toledo. Just taking care of the puppy. Oh, hey, Khaleesi. Did she pout a little? I know. Graduating high school. Such a mile marker. You had to laugh all the time when we would, hey, Lisa, when our kids would graduate. Aw, don't hoard them. We'll always find more. Don't hoard. You can hoard them for a little bit, but then use them. That's the fun in it, is we just get to keep finding more and more stuff. It's so weird how it holds all the time, Carla, when you use emojis. It's so weird to me. So, yeah, when our kids would graduate high school, all these other parents would be sad, right? Like teary and a little mopey. We were the crazy idiots up there cheering and whooping it up. And we did the countdown. Well, by the time we got to the last one, we were like, it was a real party. So that's it, huh? Nobody else did anything fun over the weekend? Ooh, we've got a watermelon. I could go for some watermelon right now. For sure. Yeah, I turned spell check off on my phone and I discovered, well, no, I turned off autocorrect. But I also discovered when I turn off autocorrect, it also changes the words that it pops up for you, so you don't have to type them all out. It changes your options there, the suggested options. Hey, Karen, here. Hey, Dear B. Oh, Dear B, that makes me think. I wanted to show you the cover of this book. And then if you want to go, hang on one second, let me get where you can see it. There it is. So if you wanted to go look that up and see if you can find images of it on the Google and then find it on a website somewhere. Ooh, there we go. I might have to lose that light. We'll see. You guys can tell me about the lighting. But anywho, you can let me know if you think this one is something you're interested in. I'm going to hold it aside for you. Okay. Yep. Yes, ma'am. I hope there's images because it's a beautiful book. It is. There's beautiful, beautiful plates in it. It's so illustrated. It's amazing. And I think it might be what you were looking for. And then, let's see. Who else was I looking for? I don't think, oh my goodness, it is pouring rain here. If I disappear, it's not my fault, and it's not because I touched any buttons. like crazy pouring rain and ridiculously windy. Looks a little bit like a monsoon out there. So anywho, if that's all it does, we'll be fine. But if it gets really bad and I'm gone, then if I can get back, I'll come back. So just keep an eye out. So we've got that. Who, I don't remember. I'm going to have to go back through my notes. I don't want to pull the other one out and offer something to the wrong person. So, hey, Dodie. Yeah, that dumb virus. It's kind of making a second lap around everywhere, isn't it? Right? I'm so glad. Oh my gosh, you guys, I just had the goofiest thought. So remember I told you about the garden and the seeds and how the hubs watered them and floated all the seeds to the top. I'm really glad I didn't put more seeds in there because those would now be rising to the top. Hey, Veronica, how are you? Oh my goodness. Lorna Taylor, did I say hi to you? I feel like I forgot. Oh my gosh, right? Yeah, you don't have to mow. Oh my gosh, our grass is so brown. So brown. Hey, Gloria. And see, we burn like a lot of burnable trash. We recycle, but we burn all of the burnables. Um, and it's so dry, even in the burn barrels, big metal burn barrels, I'm kind of scared to burn. It's been super dry. Hey, Paula Fowler. There you go, just settling in to watch. That a girl. We're going to see what my skill set really is, you guys. We're going to see if I can talk, read chat, and run 50-cent auctions. Hey, Renee. Anybody want to place bets? we can take bets on it. We'll bet like music paper or something. Aw, Dare B, that is the sweetest thing. It's gorgeous, right? Okay, Luz, we'll be here. We'll wait right here. Yeah, I figured we haven't done them for a while, and it can just be, kind of loose and fun. There you go, Eve, as long as I stay away from the buttons. The scary thing is I have 2 keyboards tonight. 2. Oh, and all the nails are the same color. Let's just get that out of our system. They're all the same color. Oh my gosh, can you guys hear that rain? It's crazy. Yeah, they are. They're super fun. Because here's something else. Here was my thought. How would you guys feel about just helping me keep an eye, like at the end, kind of, make sure, because I'm going to still use, can you tell I like thought this out, but I'm not sure how to verbalize it. I'm going to still use the StreamYard chat to call everything from. And I'm sitting here on this laptop with my StreamYard and the YouTube chats side by side, and they're coming through pretty much the same. The order of the comments is the same, but you guys aren't like real high paced right at the moment, and they're coming through about the same time. Usually the StreamYard chat is a little bit slower, and I think that is so that it can grab everything and get it in proper order. Does that make sense? So I'm still going to use that to call winners and time and all that jazz. But yeah, as long as I just feel like the 50-cent auction should be pretty easy, as long as everybody tries to, whatever bid you see as you're putting in yours, if you just raise it by 50 cents, then there shouldn't be crazy jumps and it should be okay. And if I call somebody and there's several of you that disagree, then we'll go back and we'll look at it and we'll see what I missed. Does that sound okay with you guys? You cannot raise by $5, Lorna Taylor. There will be no trouble stirring this early in the evening. You save that nonsense for, let's see. When should we tell Lorna it's, oh my gosh, I broke a thing on my comb. My hair clip, I broke a tooth on it. Thanks, Mags. Thanks, Lucy. So let's tell Lorna she can cause trouble in an hour. 1 hour from now, Lorna. Hey, Cheryl, how are you? Oh, well, good luck. If you need help with something, let us know. For sure, let us know. I'm going to put my hair up. Don't anybody say anything important. I don't have my glasses on my face. I'm putting my hair up. Because nobody wants to see that dragging across the table. She can try to be good, Louise. You're in charge of Lorna tonight, Louise. That I'm assigning you that. You don't have to be responsible for her, but you're in charge of her. Oh my gosh, you guys. Those two together are hilarious. I really wish they would do a live stream together because I promise you it would be a laugh a minute. That's all you do. That's all we would do is just laugh. It would be awesome. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Angie. You're in trouble for, well, you've got your hands full for sure. I'll say that. Alrighty, there goes coffee. And I think I have lifesavers handy because, you know, the more you talk, the drier your throat gets, the more you right? Hang tight. I may have to go to the, oh, there's a couple in here. I may have to go to the cabinet and see. My goodness, look at you guys taking responsibility for each other. I love it. Awesome. Lightning alerts. It's okay. I haven't done anything. And see, look, I'm so prepared. Oh, you guys can't even see it. Hang on. Do I have the phone too bright or is it this light? Can you guys see it now? You guys can't see it, can you? Let me see. Here I thought I was being so super clever. Hang tight. Okay. Let me adjust. There. There. We'll see if it was too bright or not bright enough. Whoa. Okay, so it needs to tip. So now we know. And this is because I don't want to turn everything off because, you know, the pregnant daughter has to be able to get a hold of mom. Can you guys even see? You can't even see it, can you? That's okay. It makes my life easy. You'll be able to hear it. Anybody have any thoughts? Do I need to dim it? Maybe if I dim it. What do you guys think? What do you think? Too bright? That was it. Yep, it was too bright. Perfect. Good call, Miss Eve. Good call. Okay, so now it can just go right back over here. Nope. It can't. Because now all the lights are going to reflect on it. Hang on, I'm going to dim it down even more. Because as long as you guys can see it and I can see it, it'll be good. It's the night of figuring stuff out. There we go. That's going to work. You guys okay with that? Except I'll move it. Right. Not there. Right there. How's that? Cool. Oh, night mode. See, now you're acting like I know how to do things. I don't even know where night mode is. But I'll learn before next Monday. How's that? Somebody who has an Android phone will probably send me a 2-step tutorial, and I'll be like, oh, okay. That was easy. Hey, Kathleen. Oh, my goodness. Okay, gotcha. Settings, then display. See, told you 2 steps. I know, right? Becky. Becky's a veteran. She knows. Stop touching things. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, cool. Oh, and fair warning, just so everybody knows, I'm going to try to do this solo. That's all I have planned tonight is 50-cent auctions. And when we run out of books that I pulled, then we're going to be done. But I did send Maggie the link. So if I go all the way in the weeds, I did send Maggie the link and she can pop in and save you guys. Okay. So there's that. Okay. So do you guys just want me to start with what's on the desk? Do you want kids' books? And I kind of just pulled random things. So you guys tell me. I guess I should look at this on the YouTube screen. Oh, yeah, you guys can see it. Okay. Uh-oh, we're in trouble. Frozen Charlottes. I'm looking, Becky. I'm looking because I want some too. For sure. There you go. Thanks, Louise. Yeah, I have a thing about Frozen Charlottes too. I'm hunting. Truly hunting. And if I only find a couple, I'm not going to bring them because I feel like that's teasing. I'm trying to find like, I'm not going to find like hundreds of them. Don't be ridiculous. But I am trying to find as a larger quantity. Or at least, you know, several in one place that I can pick up until I can collect a few. Look at Lisa, huh? What are Frozen Charlottes? Frozen Charlottes are the little porcelain dolls from Victoria. I think they're Victorian time, right, Becky? That they would make for little girls. And they're like the Tim Holtz ones with like the broken arm. But his are obviously reproduced. But we're looking for authentic ones. Oh, they're gorgeous. They're little. And the reason they're called frozen is because they're not jointed. The arms, legs, and head don't move. They're just a solid little porcelain doll. Are they porcelain or China? Oh, she did say porcelain. Never mind. Right. Are they always from Germany, Becky? That's what I wondered. I wasn't sure. They're so pretty. And, you know, now when they find them in Germany, they're usually like, because they would be broken or whatever, so they would throw them away. So you never know if you're going to have like, you know, if it's going to be broken here, or if the leg is broken, or if both arms are missing, or one leg, one arm. But they would go out in the trash. And usually when they're excavating for different reasons around factories or where old factories were is when they find them. So they tend to find a whole bunch all at one time. Yeah, they're really pricey. Oh, they're so cute because they've been buried underground for so long that they're just naturally distressed. And, you know, porcelain is porous, you know, once you get under that glaze that they put on it, so the dirt gets down in the nooks and crannies and stays. So they just have the coolest distressed look. Oh yes, Louise, you would be our hero. Everybody's hero, for sure. Hey, Lucy. Oh, they got broken because the factories were bombed. Yep. Yeah, what Becky said. When I went to kindergarten, my father thought it would be funny to teach me all the dirty nursery rhymes. I got kicked out of kindergarten when I told teachers she was wrong. That sounds like something my brother would do. Different reasons, just because my brother's that ornery. He really is that ornery. But he has the best sense of humor. Oh my gosh. Hey, Jody, did I say hi to you? Oh, good for you, Becky. That's cool. That is crazy cool. Yeah, yep. They're reproduced ones. Yep. There you go, Michelle. See there? Right, Jamie? Me, I don't care if they're broken or whole. And I would prefer, like, see how, like how Becky said she found a lot of them, you know, like a whole, like a lot, meaning like a group. That's, I would love to find them that way, because then you get this really cool mix of them. Right, Veronica. Yeah, if you guys go look them up, if you guys just pull up a window and type it into Google and just look at the images, there are, you'll know instantly what they are. You're going to be like, oh, I didn't know that they were called that. Yeah. Nice. Well, Becky, I'm just going to say, should you want to share some, let me know what I owe you. Yeah, exactly, Michelle. Yeah, $16 a piece. And it depends on size, too. Yeah, they're from teeny tiny to taller. Look at Eve. They creep me out. See, I think they're cool. I like them. But I have some cool glass jars that are taller, and I want a collection of them in a jar. Really, Louise? I think they're cool. Look at Michelle. Per Google. Oh my goodness, you guys are so funny. Come on, Maggie, really? You too? Yep, heads and all, exactly. See, and I don't mind old doll parts either. A lot of people think old doll parts are creepy. I don't mind them. I like collecting parts and pieces and then putting them in containers that I can see. Oh my goodness, Patrick. Pictures, please. And hello, Patrick. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, Eve. And I'm really not poking fun, because everybody has different things they're afraid of. I, for one, don't like the dark. See there, Lorna? I didn't know that, but I'll go with it. Awesome, Derby. I see your message, and we'll get together later on it. Perfect. I had my fingers crossed. I was hoping. Okay, so I'm going to bite the bullet and get over my nerves. Can you tell I'm procrastinating starting this? I'm like, I wonder how long they're going to let me just sit here and talk before they yell at me and tell me to do something. Oh, nice, Jamie. Kathy. Yeah, see, they're just, I don't know, I just like them. It's 1:26 in the morning. Why are you two even awake, for Pete's sake? I shouldn't say that. I'm almost always awake at 1:26 in the morning. And I always forget. I always think that it's 7 p.m. Like right now, it's 7:29 p.m. I always think it's that time everywhere. I mean, I'm aware that we're in time zones and stuff, but you just forget, kind of. I kind of feel like everybody should be in the same time zone. You mean all what? I've already forgotten what I said, Louise. Almost, Patty. You mean always. Always what? Ah, you're on a little vacay. Cool. Yeah, this year is very different, right? Okay, Karen. See, somebody. There you go. Almost at 1:30 awake. Yes. There you go. Yeah, it's more like always. You're right. I am a nighttime girl for sure. So, okay, somebody listened to me and said start. So I'm going to. Let's start. Oh, since we've been talking about grandmas, and this is appropriate, don't you think? Wait, I've moved everything on the table, so I am going to be a little lost. Like I've moved a foot down the length of my table, so I'm sitting totally off center. The camera moved. Everything is different today. So a little bit of patience will be good. See that? This is so pretty. So this is leather. I don't think it's tooled. I think, and I can't really get in there. Maybe it is tooled the more I'm looking at it now. This should be attached. This edge should be attached up here, obviously, but it's dehydrated and cracked. But it is actually tooled or embossed. I think we're going to go with embossed. I don't think it's tooled. I don't see any tooling lines, actually. And it's too consistently even. We're going to go with embossed. It's embossed. So here's the front cover. And I'll move these other ones off the table here in a second. And then there's the back. Okay. So let's see here. I'll just scoot them kind of out of the way. They're not going that far. And I need a ruler. So see, I'm kind of sort of prepared. So this one is going to measure 6 1/4 inches wide by 8 inches tall. And we're going to call it almost a 1/2 inch thick. Okay, so I am going to ask you guys, just for ease for me, if you need me to see something, please type it in all caps. Otherwise, I'm kind of going to, I don't want to use the word assume, but I'm going to say assume that you're talking to each other. Okay, so there goes Maggie. Someone's at your door. So anyway, if you guys could do that for me, and if you want to holler at each other in caps, it's cool. No big deal, because then I feel like I'm part of the conversation. So that's cool. So the copyright on this one is 1889. And then it's Grandma's Attic Treasures, a story of old-time memories. So here's the first plate. And this is that really nice, soft, just, the paper is just amazing, you guys. There's your copyright. And then here's, look at how it starts out. So there's an illustration to tell you the list of illustrations, just so that you know what you're in for. Then here's your list of illustrations. Check out the super cool fonts. One of these days I will have my whole brain with me and I'll remember the names of some of these fonts. So then you have the plates with a little bit of text. Now, I think through the whole book, if I remember right, through the whole book, the text is centered like this. Here's another illustration. Look here. I love these little bitty ones. There we go. It's a door knocker, I believe. Then look, here's a little bedroom. Here's family. I think I was just sitting here trying to decide if I think I would print on this. I feel like there might be just enough of a sheen. I wouldn't want to put this through an inkjet printer, but maybe a laser jet would be okay. But I know that I would stamp on it. So like if you wanted to use this as a turnable page, I would definitely with archival or, yep, now I'm going to draw a blank. What's the other one? Archival and stays on. I think stays on would do fine on this. Yeah, you guys can see them if I leave it here. So see that, and then look at the kiddos. Then it's just these really cute little, then here's a table. Oh my gosh, I find tables like this really often, and I used to, depending on the condition of them, paint them and take them to market or just take them as they were. The best was when I could find them already painted and they'd be all chippy. That was perfect. Oh, look at that. That's sweet. I want that porch. See, I could take a whole day spent just like that. Just like that. What about you guys? Yes, please, and thank you. Oh, look how it goes right around the text block. That's cool. Oh, and there she is with the spinning wheel. Oh, and the baby in the high chair. And again, it kind of just follows the text block. She looks very thoughtful. See, now there's a good day. Grandma and grandbabies, right, Sherilyn? Perfect. It's because she's got two brand new grandbabies she's been snuggling. The birds are flying out of it here. Nice. It's been a minute since I looked all the way through this one. I forgot how pretty the illustrations are. There's ships. Oh, there's a welcome home. I don't know for sure, but we're going to call it a welcome home. Whoops, somebody's departing at the train station. Ooh, this looks a little Downton Abbey-ish. I'm a-thinking. Oh, and I remembered to turn my autocorrect off this time. I can't believe I made you guys sit through that. It's awful. The autofocus. And there are a couple of torn pages, just so you know, nothing major, but there are a couple of torn pages. I don't know if I would fold these pages, but I most assuredly would not have a problem reusing this. Yeah, they're in there as signatures. Maybe they're not, though. Hang on. No, these are each one individual pages. So if you want to put these in a book, yeah, the way this is bound is it's a tip, but sometimes they still fold them. These are all individual pages. So if you want to use them, you just would have to use another paper and put it in there. You'll keep it safe on your shelf? Okay. So let me get it typed and then I have to copy it. So, caps on. Give me 1 second, ladies. I was going to have this typed in here and then I forgot. Okay, now remember, it's 50-cent auctions, and just try really hard to bid in 50-cent increments from what you see before you hit the go. Does that make sense? Whatever bid you see right before yours, just try to only up it by 50 cents. With everybody's lags, it's going to jump a little bit, and you can tell who's trying because if it all of a sudden jumps $5 from one person to the next, we kind of can see that. As long as everybody's trying, that's kind of all I care about. 50, and I'm going to hit go, and then I'll chatter while it, oh, and I got to wake up the, there we go. Okay. So it's in, and I'll start it. There we go. And you got 1.5 minutes. And we'll see how that goes. If 1.5 minutes is too long, then we're going to shorten it up. But I like the 50-cent auctions because it keeps you guys from going crazy. It's kind of just more fun. I think I will type in 30 seconds just so that you'll know when I'm seeing it and when it helps you guys, I think, with the lag between the visual stream and the chat. So I'm kind of not paying attention to you guys. You look like you're behaving over there. So I'm going to watch for the 30 seconds. Oop, I was ahead of it. Darn it. That was too fast. We'll have to do that again. That was a lie. It was actually put in at like 36 seconds. That was a nervous twitch. Not gonna lie, that was a nervous twitch. That's what we'll call that. Okay. So how'd we do? Guys, good with that? Let's see, where's my stop? So I see Maggie at 13. And it looks to me, because I was kind of eyeballing back and forth, it looks like you guys were trying really hard. Everybody in agreement? I'm going to go with it. So that's going to go to Maggie for 13. Thanks, Maggie. Oh, and there was something else I was thinking. You can do screen share on here too, but I don't know if I do it properly because it makes this weird like tunnel thing. So if you guys want me to try it, let me know and we can try it and see what happens. Because the only thing I have open is StreamYard, so it's not like you're going to see any secret stuff. Awesome. Thanks, Maggie. Thank you, ladies. That wasn't too bad, right? So let's see. Let's see. Who can stop yelling? Me? I can stop. Oh, am I yelling? I probably am. Okay, cool. You guys can see the timer good? I feel like it'll just help you guys with lag. Oh, she meant Maggie's caps. Gotcha. Get her, Derby. Get her. Or is it Becky giving her a hard time? Oh my gosh. I don't know how some of these girls do this. Hey, Jubri, how are you? Oh my gosh. Cheryl. Cheryl, just because you're new, and there's a couple other new ladies here, I do want to take a minute and do this. Just a minute of patience, ladies. So hang on, let me unhook that. Okay. So All right, this is my YouTube one. This is my StreamYard one. So if you tap right here, you'll see that live. It should have a red button by it. You want the live to always be red. Okay. Then over here, you want to be in live chat. But if you toggle back and forth between those, if anything needs to shuffle, that's when it'll readjust itself to what I see over here in StreamYard. So that's what I'm actually doing, is just watching it this way. So I've got StreamYard in the chat right here. And then I can compare it to the chat over here, just for my own. I just want it for my own knowledge of the what's what. Okay, so that's kind of how I'm running it and dealing with it tonight. But yeah, you want to be in your YouTube, you want to be on live chat, and you want the live button in your stream window to have the red dot next to it. That means that your video and your audio are caught up. Hang on one second. Oh, for Pete's sake. There we go. Hey, Lisa. Okay. All righty. So we'll go ahead and do the next one. We're doing things a little bit different, Lisa. I'm doing 50 cent. Hey, Sonia. I'm doing 50-cent auctions, and we're going to see how long I can do this by myself. If I get to where I just need another voice, Maggie has the link and can hop in, or if I go way in the weeds, she can hop in and save you guys from me. So this one is 7 3/4 wide by 9 1/4 inches tall. And again, it's just under a 1/2 inch thick. So here's your cover. This is almost a boiled cover, you guys. Not quite, but it's pretty close. Definitely seen a lot of use and a lot of love. And then there's the back. Okay. I think this one has handwriting, or no, this might be the one. We'll see. There's a page missing right here. You can see where it's been torn out. There's crayon, but the bunny is super cute. And it's called the Story Primer. Copyright on this one is 1915. This paper is definitely on the brittle side. I wouldn't be folding it. In the front, which is really nice that the phone's right there with this little perch. Every one of these is trying really hard to crack right here along the binding. But that being said, I feel like so many of these pages are perfect for scanning and printing. Like, perfect. So we've got phonics, we've got, well, you've got the phonic drill, and then here's the word. Oh my goodness, and then Ann and Fran both read this, and Ann reads that, and Fran reads, it's not even Fran, it's Fan. Fan and Ann. Wow, don't say that really fast. But see how, like, this page is loose because it's cracked? They just all want to crack right there. This is taped, this is taped. But this thing, I mean, it's just genuine distressing. But I love the font, and then the phonics drills and the vocabulary words. I think it's awesome. Look at this one. I have one real similar to this that I absolutely love. And it definitely was no guilt taking it apart. I've got it all broken down and ready to scan it. So I really want to get it scanned in so I can start printing some of them and using them in my journals. But look, I mean, my goodness, Dan, how many times in a row there? Poor Dan, he's in big trouble. There's words, more phonics, and then what? I just had it. Are those honeysuckles? Is that, no, that's not hollyhocks. That's what it, right? Hollyhocks? Oh my goodness, that's a lot of rabbit tracks. Yeah, this isn't the one I thought. There's one where, and we'll get to it, I'm sure. Somebody took a red pen and made a mark on almost every single picture. It's a little bit annoying. Thanks, Maggie. Look at this one. Isn't that cute? I feel like these would be so much fun to watercolor or colored pencils, print them out and color them in. Ooh, and then rescan them and print them. That would be cool. Look at these girls. I love them. And this little guy. So he must be Boy Blue. Boy Blue and Anne. Anne stays through the whole book. But Boy Blue, dog, bunnies. Oops. Ooh, whole family. Oops, we're back to Fan and Anne. Owls are about to make an appearance. Oh my goodness, look how much the vocabulary list changed. The phonics drill is way longer. Oh, that's pretty. So is that one. Oh, there you go, Sherilyn. New babies. 4 and 20 blackbirds. What's the name of that nursery rhyme? Which one is that? Little Boy Blue? No. It's not Little Boy Blue, right? He was the sheep. I don't know, but it says Boy Blue had finished. They all cried together. I don't know. Clearly, I'm not caught up on my nursery rhymes today. Wonder if that's Peter. It is Peter Pumpkin Eater. Little Bo Peep. Oh, and the teeter-totter. Uh-oh, we've come to the words. The end of the stories, no more stories. Nope. No more stories. Here's all the words, and more words, and more words. Then that's the end of the words, end of the book. Sing a song of sixpence. There you go. Thank you, Jody. So there's that. And I forgot to copy the last one that I put in. So I have to retype it now. So this is going to be number 2. Book auction. What'd I do? 50 cents starting bid. Go. Hang on. Let me copy so that pasting is an option. Copy. Okay. I was so proud of myself. I got the last one. There we go. And I'll wake up the timer. Start. Did it go in? There it goes. There it goes. Okay. So I will try the 30-second. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys, I was going to try to just type in the StreamYard chat too. So last time I jumped the gun, I'm trying really hard this time. There we go. I don't know whether to watch the chat or watch the timer. Oh, I forgot to have a stop. Ah. There we go. Sorry about that, you guys. Okay, so in the StreamYard chat, it's obviously different than the YouTube chat, and I said I was using StreamYard. So in the StreamYard chat, I have Shauna at 10. Okay, so if anybody questions it, now's the time. Otherwise, it's going to Shauna for 10. Thank you, Shauna. Thanks, ladies. Okay. Cool beans, you guys. Cool beans. Yeah, and it, like I said, I really want to find out how the lag is working. And if you guys toggle back and forth between the top chat and the live chat, I want to see if it shuffles and shows what I see in the StreamYard chat. You're welcome, Miss Shauna. Thank you. Thank you to everybody who's playing along. So let's do the Mother Goose. I love this lady's name, Fanny Corey. I think it would have been kind of a fun name to have. Well, I do think it would have been a fun name to have. I was thinking of all the teasing that would come with it, but at a certain time, Fanny was just a normal name, not, you know, somebody's bum. So this one measures 8.5 by 11 and just under an inch thick. Here's your front. I just love the coloring on this. And you guys know the older, the grubbier, the more I like it. Spine is totally shot. There's the back. Tell me this wouldn't be the coolest journal cover. Oh, nice, Jubri. Yeah, when I turned it on, I only had like a 15-second lag from the time I hit the live in StreamYard till I was on in my YouTube. So that's cool. So, oops, guilt-free, you guys. Half the work is done for us already. So, don't remember the copyright on this one. And this paper, there's two different kinds of paper in here. This has a very cottony construction paper feel, but it feels like construction paper, but soft like cotton. And then you have these amazing plates that are, they have a pressed finish on them and just a little bit of slickness to them. Here's your title page. So I kind of feel like these two set the stage for what's yet to come, yeah? Copyright on this, the last copyright or second copyright is 1917. So you're pretty much good to go, you graphic girls. And there's just, and look, there's just the natural foxing that has occurred. Just pretty, pretty, pretty stuff. Look at these. They're just perfect. Look here. Aren't they sweet? I'll pick this one up so you guys can see the detail in it. How's that? Everybody okay? Sharon, it's okay. No worries. No worries. If it's not fun, then we're not going to do it. We just want it to, I just want it to be fun. Just laid back, easy, and fun tonight. Look at these. I know I'm using love a lot. I like the monotone a lot. This paper would definitely go through your printer, especially if you could feed it from the back. Like if you have the rear feed and you could, where it doesn't have to loop around anything, these would go through really nicely and print really well, I think. If you wanted to print like little digital stamps and stuff on them in the borders, be really sweet. Oh my goodness. I need that skirt. Pretty sure I would wear it to Walmart. Especially here. Oh my gosh. I would be like the crazy lady at Walmart if I showed up in that. I think she's having a traveling incident. Oh, she had everything in the wheelbarrow and it tipped over. I get it. I get it. But aren't these plates pretty? Hey, Penny, how are you? Look at her. Look at her. See, that's me. That is me every morning, except I'm not nearly that cute first thing in the morning. There's this one, the pumpkin. This one's loose, just so you know. It's caught right there. I'm just pulling. Had one tiny little thread. Isn't that pretty? You can see just a little bit. Let me fold it. A little bit of that sheen on it. Maybe. There is just the slightest sheen to it. Here you can see it up in the white at the top. But yeah, this paper, it feels really nice. Ooh, look at that one. Oh my goodness. If there was nothing else in this whole book, this picture is absolutely gorgeous. See, this one's been torn, so they taped it with, well, they didn't really use tape, but they used, you can see it, they used like that paste glue and little tiny white pieces of paper as little band-aids to hold it together. And there you can see the rip in it. Oh, and this one too, same thing. Hand on this side and this side. Ooh, there's some kitties and a duck. Very hungry duck. Ooh, that one's pretty. Look at those. I really like this. Look at this one. See, these have been in a stack with a note on them, what I wanted to do with them. And I went through them when I sorted, and I haven't gone, oh, look, I haven't gone back to them. There is some foxing here, some natural foxing right here. Look at that. I've had days like that. And I've had a few days like this. Too many people in the boat and somebody's got to go. Oh my gosh. All righty, so there's that one. So let's see if I can handle this. All right. The timer, I keep calling it the alarm. All right, let me paste that in. Let's make this book number 3 and enter and start. There. Ah, voila. I might get the hang of this, you guys. Then we're all in trouble. Trouble, trouble, trouble. I think I'm just going to go from this side, and then I'll just rotate them from my left, right to my left. Alrighty, I need to put Dare B's name on this so I don't forget. Okay. So I don't know what your guys' lag is when you see it in the chat versus what the time is on the thingamadingy. And my stop ready. Okay. Oh, it didn't even enter. Ugh. It was there. You guys got a couple of extra seconds. Ugh. So weird. I don't know. I might go to typing in the YouTube instead of StreamYard. I don't know. It seems like it takes it longer to get into the chat from StreamYard than if I type right into YouTube. I don't know. But the high bid that I see before my stop, if I'm going to go from my stop backwards, I see Melly K at 1050, I see Sonia at 10, I see Sharon F at 1050, and I see Dare B at 11, and then Jamie at 1050. So I believe it's going to be Dare B at 11. That was something else I planned to do, and I forgot. Okay. Uh-oh, Dare B. You're first on Paula's list. That could be good or bad. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Alrighty. Everybody good with it? Or do we need to change anything? Let me go back up and see, Karen. Let's see here. Yes, ma'am, you were right before Jamie. So, hey, Pearl. So I'm going to start with Melly at 10, and I'm just going to take a turn highlighting each person, and you guys can see how the bids came in. That was the order. Yep, you're fine, honey. You're absolutely fine. A lot of times people want to know just because they're trying to figure out lag too. Okay? Yep, it's all good. All good. And nobody knows if you don't ask, so there's no wrong questions for sure. So these two are kind of similar, and I want you to see both of them so you know which one you want to bid on. I feel like there was another one. There is. Hang tight. So this one also is flowers. So we're going to do all three of these, and I think I'm going to do these three. I'll show you each one, but then I'm going to do them one at a time. Hey, Laurel. So this one is called Garden Flowers in Color. So here's the cover. And I'll measure it when we do each one, but I just want to do a quick flip so you can see the illustrations, and I'll give you, well, these are plates. These aren't illustrations. But look at some of these. They're just absolutely gorgeous. And these are sewn signatures, so they'll have that stitching in the center that you can just pop, and then you can pull these out and use these as turnable pages. I think this one's pretty close to 6 by 9, if I remember correctly, but I haven't measured it yet. Okay, so that'll give you an idea on that one. I'll give you copyright for it. That'll help you determine which one you're going to set your sights on. This one is 1934 by the Macmillan Company. Okay. The actual copyright is 1933. It was printed in 1934. Okay, so there's that one. The next red one, and these are both red. They're both red. Is called the American Rose Annual, number 51, and there's the back. Done by the American Rose Society. Copyright on this one is 1966. And again, just really pretty floral plates, and hence the title, All Roses. And this paper is just a really nice, it's not cotton, but it has a nice cottony feel to it, but it's a pulp based paper. And it would definitely coffee and tea dye really well. Be a good base paper for sure. Okay, so there's that one. And then this one is called How to Grow Roses. There's your spine. There's the back. And this is a nice sagey green. These are adhered with glue to the inside. And here's just your nice plates. Here's your title page. The copyright on this one is 1948. And again, just a nice, smooth, pulpy based paper. And then you've got your color plates of roses, black and whites, and color, and multiple sizes. And again, sewn signatures, so they'll pull right out. Oh my gosh, how pretty would these be in the slides that we got from Louise? These would be perfect size, I think. Those would be really nice in there, actually. And this one is loose. I'm not even sure this really belongs in here, but it is, so it will be. I do like that there's a color and then it's backed by a black and a white. And then this one is black and white and then color. Okay, so we will start with this green one. And it is, look at the handwriting. I didn't see that before. That's nice. I like it. What did I say? Yeah, 1948. And we did kind of look at this one. This one has the black and whites, the extra page that I'm not sure really belongs there, and all your rose photos, some garden layouts, a few black and white drawings of different trees, shrubs, plants, that sort of thing. And I don't know about Louise, but if you guys are super interested, oh, here's a nice little note in here. I'm going to leave that in there. The same handwriting as the inscription. That'll be a nice surprise. I come across books like this pretty often. So if you guys want more of these, let Louise and I know. I don't know how often she comes across them, but I find them pretty regularly. 5 1/4 by 8 by, we're going to say 3/4 of an inch. And I'm going to come over here and paste. And this is now book 4. Oh, I should probably start numbering these so I don't forget where I'm at. All right, in it goes. Okay. I think I'm going to stay over here in StreamYard, typing wise, also, just to see how it plays out for the next few times. If you guys hate it and want me to try typing in YouTube, I can do that. Just let me know. You'll just have to give me a shout. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm working on tearing, well, I shouldn't say tearing. I don't like saying tearing apart. Breaking down ledgers and some other really cool books and working on page packs. So I'm just waiting for plastic sleeves to get here so that I can package them. But I've got a whole stack broken down and almost ready to go when the bags get here. So that'll be cool. Super, super cool. And Thursday night we have, I don't know if we'll finish up all of Louise's stuff that she sent this trip, but it'll be close. Let's see here. Where's the stop? All right, so there's the stop. And I'm going to start with the first 6 that I see. So I have that, then that, then that, then that, then that, then here, and then Rhonda. Okay, so this one's going to be Paula for 7. Thanks, Paula. Thank you, ladies. Okay. You're welcome, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, so this is the red one. But, oh, I know what I was saying. I can talk about that while I'm doing this. This one is 5. We're going to call this one 5 inches wide, not including that little bit of spine right there, and 8 inches tall. And again, 3/4 of an inch thick. Here's the back. There's the spine. I do like the number 51 on it. And then the cover. And definitely red. And this is like a pretty Christmas red. This is the 1966 edition. It's copyright 1966. Just a nice pulpy paper. But the full color plates for the roses. And again, it's sewn in signature, so you'll be able to take these out. Do whatever your little heart's desire is with these papers. And these are super sturdy. These are just really nice, stable paper. You're going to be able to, I think there's only, let's say 12 to 14 plates in here. This one's not crazy loaded with them. They're pretty, the ones that are here. But let's just say there's 12-ish color plates. Okay. So we'll go ahead and put this one in. And I know I'm all over the place conversationally. I'll get right back to it in a second here. Okay. So this one's ready. In we go. And in we go. Here. So what I was going to say was 2 more ladies have sent items that they would like me to share with you. And I don't know if I should say anything. She's here, so I'll let her say if she wants. Somebody was out estate sailing last weekend and found some piano rolls. And they are pretty cool. They're very different. Some of them are what we would typically expect to find. Some of them are made out of paper that I haven't seen piano rolls made out of before. So I'm kind of excited about them. But yeah, she was picking for me, which I think is super cool. It was pretty awesome. So we'll have those to play with and look at. They're pretty, I'm excited about them. Which also makes me think, see, now I'm trying to talk and watch the clock and think. Oh my goodness. Ah. Okay. Yeah, they're really cool. It's weird. They're almost like somewhere between a parchment and a vellum. It's interesting paper. I'm going to start here. So I see Becky, and then Lucy, and then Kathy, and then Sonia, and then Becky, and then Lorna, and then Patty. So this one is going to go to Miss Becky for $6.50. Thank you, Becky. Thank you, ladies. Okay. I think I have one sitting right here. If you guys remind me. You know what? If I can get in it, if I can get in a groove, so to speak, it'll be okay. Just trying to remember to breathe and not get myself all psyched up. So this one is 6 by, I'm way less nervous than I was when I turned the camera on, by 9 1/4, and right at 1 inch thick, including both covers, and definitely red. And this book is heavier, so if you're international, it's just the paper content. It's heavy. It's deceptively heavy. This one is the 1934 version. Copyright is 1933. All of this paper is, can you guys, let me find this. There it is. You can see the sheen on it. It's all that nice glossy paper, but the plates on these are amazing. You can tell that they're not new plates and or photographs. They have a very nostalgic, and see, like this one is drawn. That's not even a photo. Isn't that pretty? But this one is the whole entire book. And see, this one is drawn. This one is drawn. That one is drawn. This one is a photo. This is a photo. This one is drawn. Isn't that pretty? Look at this one. Uh-oh, Lorna's hour's up. We're in big trouble. Hang on, people. Hands and feet inside the cart at all times, please. Look at that one. Hollyhocks. I love hollyhocks. I think hollyhocks are highly underrated. I think they're gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so this is going to be, I don't remember. Let me look. Book 6. Book 6. All right, I think everything's ready. Here we go. There. Okay. Type in my 30-second warning. Do you guys like the 30 seconds? It did go kind of fast, didn't it? It's what happens when Patty is a magpie. And it's really crazy to me how long this first minute takes, and then 30 seconds just goes bloop. Oh, I need it stop ready, don't I? Ha. I know, I'm really quiet. Sorry. Or maybe it's good. Okay. What do you guys think? Let's start the first 8. So there's 8, there's 7, there's 8, there's 8, there's 8. There's 8, there's 850 for Lucy, 850 for Sharon, 850 for Kathy, 9 for Kathy, and Patty's stop, and 950 for Becky. Okay, so this one is going to go to Kathy Behe for 9. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, ladies. I understand, Sonia. I understand. There are times when, oh, I just put that inside the book. And if I do that, when I look to see what number the next one should be, I will be lost. Okay. Although I could, no, that would be too complicated. That's one more thing to do. I'm not doing that. Okay, these two are pretty similar. These two, I feel like, I don't know. I like the insides, but I'm all about the covers on these two. Not going to lie. I would be totally in on the cover. They both measure, let's see here, 5.5 by 8 1/4 and right at a 1/2 inch thick. Yep, right at a 1/2 inch thick. These I don't mind doing by choice if you guys want, or we can do them separately. The red one obviously has some book block versus spine issues going on, front and back. So it's kind of only still attached in the very center. These do have some really pretty plates and graphics. Definitely sewn signatures. The paper is super, super nice. It's not got a sheen to it, but it's got a really nice feel to it when you touch it. I do think it's not just a pulp-based paper. There's something else in there. Gives it a little bit more sturdiness. I think if you worked with it gently, you could fold it, but just grabbing it and trying to fold it and then, you know, use your bone folder to crease it, I feel like it's going to crack on you. I would definitely have no problem using this as turnable pages because it's nice and sturdy and will take, you know, the using it. There is no copyright for this one that oh wait, right there, 1908, but it was gifted in 1911. So I was thinking the end paper and cover page were gone, but the copyright's right here on the first page. And it's 1908 for the red one. And then this one is 1899. And this one is called In His Steps, What Would Jesus Do? This one was A Lone Star in Prison. Wait, A Star in Prison, not a lone star. A Star in Prison was the red one. And then this one is In His Steps, What Would Jesus Do? And then here's some of the graphics. Neither one is like loaded with graphics. It's just nice paper quality. And this one does have, I just saw the pink. Look at that with the ladies. How pretty is that? It has a pink crayon right there. More of the really nice graphics. So even though the title is religious based, the illustrations are not. So being that it's out of copyright, you're going to be, oh my goodness, how cool would that be for all the Tim Holtzy stuff? And that one. Or that one. Nice. So this one is going to be book number 7. And we'll do these choice, and I'll label them A or B for you. This will be A. This will be B. This is book 7. Wake up the clock. Okay. So enter and start and Sharpie. I know, I know the covers are nice, aren't they? There's A. And there's B. There we go. Louise. They're pretty covers. They really are. I really like them. I really do. Oh, get with it, Patty. 30 seconds. Get that ready. Oh my gosh, you guys, I did better than last week. I've been on by myself longer. Yahoo! I am, however, about tired of listening to myself. I was like, what keeps doing that? Can you guys see that like occasional flicker? It's my ceiling fan. I can't tell if I see it in my glasses or... Okay. So I'm going to start here. Melly had the first 9. We have 8, then we have 9, then we have 8.5, then we have 9.5. We have 9, 9, 9.5, 10, and my stop, and then Karen, then Lucy, then Debit. So this one is going to go to Melly because she had the first 10 before the stop. Okie dokie. So now I just need to know which one you want, Miss Melly. Oh, thanks, Penny. Melly wants B. Awesome. Oh my gosh, I'm such a dork. Melly for 10. Perfect. Now, Debit, did you have the first 950? No. Louise had 950 first. Okay. Louise, are you interested in A for $10? You wanted the black one. I understand. So the next option would be Debit. Debit, do you want the red for $10? Oh my gosh, congratulations, Lisa. Congratulations. That's awesome. 46 years. That's no easy thing. Hey, Amanda. So Melly said that she would trade with Louise. Louise, are you okay with that? It is nice, right? That's amazing. Hey, Barbara, how are you? Yeah, we're having a little anniversary party for Lisa. All right, cool. So I'm just going to swap the tags. And Karen, you're not being ignored, honey. I'm just going with the 2 that would have been first and second. Just so you know. So Louise is going to get this one for 10, and Melly will get red. Okay? Thank you very much, Melly and Louise, and everyone who bid. Okay. So let's do, we haven't done any big books. Let's do a big book, shall we? What do you guys think? You want Maggie to come in so we have another voice besides mine? What do you guys think? Oh, I forgot I have this enormous flower one. Ugh. And this thing is a monster. Absolute monster. I like Maggie's voice too. Maggie can come in and she can read chat to me. How's that, Mags? You can keep me caught up on chat, but I'll still keep doing this because I want to practice, but it'll give me a certain comfort zone to have another voice. Oh my goodness. Karen, do you need me to go back through it, honey? So you know where you fell? And here, okay. And Karen, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, because the way she sees it, you guys, on her feed is, on your own feed, you're always going to come in sooner than what I see or other people see, which is why I'm using the StreamYard chat, so that there's no shuffling. And it'll be exactly what we see and what I'm saying today, what I'm putting up on the screen for you guys. Oh, I never took Melly's down. Hold tight. Exactly what I'm showing you is exactly what will be in the chat tomorrow. But Karen, and for anybody else who is maybe confused, in your chat box, if you look at your chat box up at the top, it's going to say live chat or top chat, and there's going to be a down arrow right there. If you click that, and make sure that you, because then it'll show you top chat and live chat. It'll have top chat on top and then live chat. You want to click the live chat. And anytime you want to see what I'm seeing, you can toggle in between those, and it'll shuffle your feed to exactly what I'm seeing. Okay? Just so that you guys know. It is super, super confusing, you guys, in the beginning, and ridiculously frustrating. And I know that. All the sellers know that, because we've all been on the other side of it. So we get it. When we go to sales, it's so frustrating, because you so see yourself first and you're like, yes, I got it. And then they tell you what they see and you're like, dang it. Because you're like so excited, and then it's that letdown. So we totally get it. And I'm absolutely not offended, you guys. If you don't ask, you don't know. And I just assumed that everybody's a veteran. I forget. So when you guys ask, it reminds me that I need to explain some of that stuff. So don't ever feel bad. Don't ever feel bad about questions. Because if you're not sure, you can bet there's somebody else in the room that's also not sure. I mean, you know, there's always that. There's never just one person that doesn't understand. You're welcome, honey. No worries. No worries at all. Don't you believe her, Barb? She would go to war for a book. I've seen her do it. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Karen. I try. Oh, I love it. Look at you guys hassling each other. I love it. Oh my gosh. Maggie, if I miss you, just holler at me in chat when you come in. So this book, if you guys want to take a minute and go look this up, prices are all over the place on this thing. And we're still going to do this for a 50-cent auction. So there's no way you guys are going to get to these prices. Yeah, absolutely, Mags. Hang tight. 1 minute, you guys. I need to open up my email. Bum, 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 bum. I'm touching buttons. If I disappear, I'll be back. Let's see here. I want to compose. And I want to send a message to Maggie. New. Maybe because I'm in all caps. Hang on a minute. Interesting. Oh my goodness. Who knew this could take so long, huh? Maggie White at, what did she say it was? At gmail.com. Now let me go grab the link. I'm trying to be very aware of the buttons, you guys. Heaven only knows. Okay. Paste. All right, I think it's sent, Maggie. It wouldn't let me pull up the screen so I could get down to the thingamadingy, but I believe it is sent. We shall see, hey? Don't forget the 1953. Thank you, Amanda. I got it. Yeah, Messenger was really weird a few days ago. Like super weird, right? All right, let me come back up here and grab there she is. She's here, you guys. 1 second, Maggie. Just trying to come up and grab my... Oh my goodness, we have been chatty. I promise I'm not ignoring you, Mag. She can see me, you guys. Well, she can... Oh, for Pete's sakes. Never mind. I'm just going to type it again. All right, here she comes. Do you want to put something over yours? I don't know if it'll... Okay. Okay. I was like, not everybody wants to be viewed. I almost came on talking to you guys tonight face to face. I almost did it. Then I chickened out. Oh my gosh.
My Messenger is frozen. I can't click on anybody's name and have it open up.
I wonder if it's broken again like it was last week. Remember last week when we couldn't get in it? Hey, Amy, how are you?
Hi, Amy.
Becky has a question for you.
Okay. A year ago. I think it was longer than that, Becky, but I did have a challenge where I asked for Victorian images for sizes of fabric or doily book. Did you enter? That was a while ago.
I kind of feel like I remember that.
Yeah, I had no printer, and I thought that was a good challenge.
Yeah, yes. I do remember now. I hadn't known you very long, really, like on a personal level yet at that point.
Right. Yeah, it was more than, I think it was a couple of years ago. Oh, she did. It was fun. I've used a lot of those images.
Yeah, you have. I'm typing. I can't type and talk, I've discovered.
All right, so you just want me to watch the chat?
Yeah, because it's like I feel like I'm getting the hang of the...
Yeah, you are. You're doing fine.
Thanks. I'm not nervous. I just don't want to make a giant mistake and disappoint somebody. That's where I'm at now. Do you know what I mean? It's like, okay, and if I can
and
just
so far,
remember...
every single one that you've called has shown the same on my screen.
Perfect. At some point, I do want to try the share screen though, just because I want to see what it, because I've got the StreamYard up on the laptop that I always stream from, and then I've got it up on my other laptop, and it's overlaying the YouTube. I do want to pull it up just to see what you guys see, because I mean, I know there's a lot of people that are super techie, have 4 cameras, all that nonsense. That's never going to be me. It's way too much for me to figure out. But I am curious about this share screen thing. I just want to, but it's like the last time I did it, it like made this like crazy tunnel, like when you look into, like when you put 2 mirrors together, and it just does that like tunnel thing. That's what it did when I did it last time. So I do kind of want, and you can't really practice this stuff if you're not live. So there's that. Oh my gosh. Hey, Bunny, how are you?
Hi, Veronica. I don't think I said hi to Veronica in the chat.
You know, Lisa, I want to know, do you think I'm a blonde or a brunette?
You've shown your face.
I know, but Lisa hasn't seen me.
Oh.
Just real curious.
I'm good, Veronica.
Oh my gosh, Lorna Taylor.
Hi, Nancy. Amy guesses redhead, Carla red, Lisa says brown hair.
It is brown. I am a brunette with tons
She
of red
is.
highlights. Naturally, yeah, naturally brown with like, but in the summer it goes crazy red highlights, and it's like that coppery red highlights. But it amazes me how many people think I'm a blonde, which I just never thought I came across as a blonde. It's just interesting to see what people's perspective is of you sometimes. That was a fun little game. Hey, Fancy Pants, it's about time. I've been waiting all night to say Fancy Pants. There you go. You win.
Yeah.
But red isn't too far off because it does. I do go, and I can be pretty hot-headed like a redhead.
You probably have reddish highlights, I bet, in the summertime.
Yeah. Yep, most definitely. Did I say headlights? Well, no. Depends on the weather, Kathleen. Just kidding. Just kidding. So, back to this book. So, Maggie's going to keep an eye on the chat while I babble on about the book, and then I'll come back to you guys if she tells me to pay attention or when it's time to put the information in the chat. So, this one, I love this book. I don't think I will ever quit picking this book up. This is one of, I know I have 2 more on the shelf for sure, and I might have one other one squirreled away. I really like this book. And there's another one, but I currently don't have any, but I'm actively searching for. This is 9 inches across on the cover and 11 3/4 inches tall, 1.5 inches thick, including the cover. This is called Wildflowers by Homer D. House. Here's your spine. And just know that if you're international, you really want to try to, if you want this whole book, you really want to try to find this in your own country. It's heavy. It is, and again, it's one of those that is deceptively heavy. This book at 1.5 inches thick, I bet you weighs almost 10 pounds. And it's the paper content. But they're absolutely beautiful. Typically, this thing online runs between $50 and $100. Oh, okay, Kathleen. I understand. I hope you're doing well. Back surgery is no joke.
No.
There you go, Pearl, in Ontario. Yep. So the shipping would just absolutely stink because it's heavy. But these are just really nice. It's just absolutely loaded with plates. So you're going to get a horizontal one and a vertical one. Every once in a while, you can get lucky and find these, like Pearl said, at the $20. It depends on how many are in stock. Like Abe Books is for people like me. If I didn't want to sell the books the way that I have chosen to on YouTube with you guys, I could list them on Abe Books and sell them there, or Amazon or whatever. But it's just another selling platform. But it also depends on the condition of the book, how many they have in stock, who the seller is, where they live, what they paid for it, what they want to charge for it, how quick they want to get rid of it. You guys know all that stuff plays into it. But it's just so many plates. If you have this and look at this, I love these double ones. You fold it right here and you're good to go in a 5x7 journal. You trim off just a smidge on the tops and the bottoms and you're all good to go. And the plates are numbered.
Nice.
Yeah. And there's some that are back to back, but if you fold them, it's no big deal. Most of them, I don't have a problem choosing. there's like one that I definitely like better than the other. It's not like there's two super pretty ones on each side. See, they're just, you'll have really airy ones, and then you'll have, there's just every flower. I swear, everything that blooms is in this book in one way or another. But there's just everything in here.
Those are beautiful illustrations.
Aren't they pretty?
Or are they plates?
They're plates. Yep, they're
Okay.
plates. But they're just absolutely gorgeous. And then they're all broken down by category, you know, annuals, perennials, wildflowers, you know, every flower category there is. But I obviously can't go through here. And I have broken down so many of these and put these pages in page packs and all kinds of stuff. But they're just gorgeous. I'll flip through a couple more, and then I'll go back and grab the copyright date for you for this one.
The colors are beautiful.
Yeah, they are. I like that they didn't, and even when you find some of the reprints, I think there's a few different publication dates, but they changed the way that they feel. These feel very vintage, the way that, and with their color tone and all of that. I like that they haven't changed it. The print date on this one is 1934, and copyright for this edition is also 1934. Okay. And this one was from a library, just so you know. It's the Danville, Illinois Library. You see, like, look here. They're just so pretty. Even the black and whites are gorgeous. And I love the horizontal ones. I wish I could think of the name of the other one, but I can't. When I find it, I'll bring it to you guys, and I'll be like, so I found my favorite flower book, and I'm hoarding it. But I'll share it so you guys can go find one. So let's see. Can we find? Oh, that's pretty. We'll leave it right there. Okay, so I'm going to put this in. It's going to start at the 50 cents, just like the other ones. So here we, oops, let me wake up the, okay, here we go. There. Okay. Oh my goodness, I'm so much calmer having you sitting over there, Maggie.
Oh, gosh.
Like instantly, like, ah. But yeah, this can ship medium mail, you guys. Just know that it's definitely heavy and not international shipping friendly. For sure. I get so busy watching the clock that I'm like, wait, what am I supposed to be doing? Oh, yeah, waiting for 30 seconds. It's crazy.
Wow, everyone's so good sticking to the 50 cents.
They're doing great, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Well, except Lisa, she just put in $77.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know, you got to watch out for those Lisa girls. Hey, Katie, how are you?
Hi, Katie.
I don't know how you do this by yourself all the time. Oof. Constantly talking. I don't know. It's a lot.
You do feel like you have to talk more, don't you?
All the time. Yeah. I feel like if I'm not talking, I feel like they think I'm ignoring them. Yeah. So let's see. I'm going to come back to the first $9 bid, That was Katie, then Lucy, then Becky, then Katie at 9:50, then Lisa at 10, Veronica at 9, Katie at 10, Sherilyn at 10:50, Becky at 10:50, Katie at 10:50, Patty stop, and Katie 11, Lisa 11, Veronica 10. So that's going to be to Katie for, no, not Katie, sorry, Sherilyn. Sherilyn had the first 10:50. To Sherilyn for 10:50.
That's what I have.
Yep. So I'm going to come back up here. There we go. Nope, wrong one. That one. I'll get it in a minute. Sorry, you guys. I'm not trying to be a brat. Sherilyn for 10:50. Sherilyn 10:50. Thank you, ladies. Thanks, Sherilyn. Yippee! Oh my gosh, you guys are lucky. Are you going to break it down into page packs for him, Sherilyn? I can't even tell you how many of these I've broken down. It goes pretty well. But I also used to break these down and take them to market with me, and people would buy them by the signature and then frame them. It is a really nice book. You're going to love it. You're going to absolutely love it.
Did you mean to put the stick-it note inside?
No. But
I just remember hearing you earlier say you want it on the outside for some reason, so that's why.
So that I don't forget. So that I don't forget what number I'm on.
Okay.
But I feel like now I don't have to be. I've got a safety net now. But I'm going to copy and paste it right now before I put the next one in and get myself. Oh, darn it. No, I'm not, because I'm posting the StreamYard link. Because that's the last thing I copy and pasted. Oopsie. Everybody's going to be in StreamYard. All right. So I've got it. Book auction. I'm going to type first. 50 cents starting bid. Go. Okay. So let's see here. Let's do another kid book. I did pull a lot of kids books. I'm not gonna fib. There's quite a few, but there's a few others that I can mix in and out too. This one is Once Upon a Time, a book of old-time fairy tales. This has a really nice book cloth cover. The way they've attached this illustration or artwork makes me think of how the old calendars were. Like they would print out a ton of these, gum them up, and then stick them all up at one time. But that's the feel of this. It's just what it makes me think of as an old calendar cover. 9.5 inches wide by 12 1/4 inches tall, and just under 3/4 of an inch thick. So,
hey, Amanda.
Hey, Amanda. So there's your cover. There's the back. There you can see the book cloth really nicely.
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't that pretty? And It is a nice, almost navy blue. It's a real deep, rich royal blue, almost navy. And then it's got, there's the spine. Here's your end papers. I love this right there. Look at how just look. I don't know about you guys, but I get pretty excited when I open a cover and I see end papers like this, and then I see this artwork on a title page. Makes me so happy. Oh, and by the way, this is Rand McNally. Some of our favorite maps, right? Copyright on this one is 1921. So, nice. Yep. Again, you graphics girls, you are so good to go. You can tell these are so just right at Art Deco. time period that you can just, it just has that feel to it. There we go. So here's Briar Rose or Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't it? The colors are just amazing. And to be honest with you, the large pages, the large plates are really nice, but look at these little ones.
There's a lot of detail in those.
I just think they're gorgeous. And of course, naturally, this one is really nice.
Oh, that's pretty.
Right? If that doesn't say flappers, I'm not sure what does. I just, But this is one that I was like, oh, I'm so going to dismantle this and I'm going to scan it and I'm going to print it, blah, blah, blah. I can't. There's not enough time. It's just not. Of course, that's when I also didn't realize the amount of time that goes into dismantling everything properly so that it can be scanned. And then, then after you get it scanned, you got to figure out what to do with it. I'm not that girl.
I don't think I'd have the patience.
I know for sure I don't. I thought about it for a hot minute, and that was that. I'm like, yeah, no, there's people who do this because they like it. I'm just going to buy theirs. Look at this one. Isn't that cool?
Oh, yeah.
I have never heard of King Hawksbeak, but there he is, King Hawksbeak.
I wonder who that's supposed to be.
I don't know. But here they're showing you why he's called the Hawksbeak, evidently. This is Little Red Riding Hood, The Dancing Shoes, Beauty and the Beast, Rumpelstiltskin, and The Frog Prince. It's not very long stories. There's The Dancing Shoes. Ooh, I like her dress. All right, who sews and wants to make dresses? I like that.
Can you, does it have the name of the artist? Kathleen would like to know. She thinks it has a Japanese influence.
Oh, okay. Absolutely. I will look. And I don't disagree with you. I think that's what I was not able to put my finger on. Thank you for that. See, like, look here. All the colors. Don't let me forget, Kathleen. I'll go back up to the front. I'm trying to think of what is the Japanese artwork that's so, not artwork, yeah, artwork that's so popular right now. Oh, look how
Is it anime or?
Yes, yes, yes. That's what I was going to say. Oh, and then you've got the end papers in the back again. It kind of almost like in the girls' faces. Some of them you can almost see that, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Good call, Kathleen. Edited with introduction by Catherine Lee Bates, professor of English Literature, Wellesley College, with pictures by Margaret Evans Price.
Wellesley College. That's like about a half hour away from here.
I was going to say, that's not far from you, right?
Nope, not at all.
That's what I got there, Kathleen. Look how smart all of you are. It is kind of creepy, right? Kind of. I don't know. But I'm discovering that it's not all created equal.
No,
It's
isn't
like
it kind of cartoonish too, but
kind of, yeah. Their
in
eyes
like
are
a
touching.
flattering kind of way?
Yeah, it's just their eyes are just enormous. That it's a little tricky,
Right.
I feel like, in the beginning, but then you kind of get used to it, I guess. I don't know. So, anywho, we will wake up the timer, and this is in as book 9. So, start in the chat, start on the clock. There we go. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay.
Somebody made popcorn upstairs, and that's all I can smell.
Oh my gosh.
And it
Popcorn.
smells so good.
Yep, popcorn and bacon, I tell you. Those are the two things. I cannot even be hungry, not even be thinking about food. Let me smell popcorn or bacon, and I'm starving.
Okay, Veronica, we'll probably still be here. She has to drop her car off the
Oh,
shop.
okay. I saw the word shop. I thought she was going shop, and I was like, dang, I'm going to send you my list. Send you the whole list. Uh-oh.
Something happened to your timer?
Yes. The stupid, nosy, there it goes, though. It's just way off. We're at 19 seconds. So this one, you're not going to get a 30-second warning. Sorry, guys. It cheated, and I wasn't paying attention. You know, the voice activation was listening to something. It probably heard me say shop.
Yeah.
I thought I wanted to go
I
shopping.
thought it said stop, maybe, or
Right? Who knows? Who knows? Alrighty. So this one I see Lucy. Nope. Hang on. Let me back up further. Okay, here's where I wanted. I wanted Lucy at 4, Pearl at 4, Michelle at 3, Lucy at 4:50, Lucy at 5, Patty at stop. And then Michelle came in, and then Lucy came in. Okie dokie, and Mamie were down. Hey, Mamie. She was down here. So it's going to be Lucy for $5. Thank you, Lucy.
Lucy Ochoa, right?
Yep. Lucy.
Hi, Pamela.
Hey, Pamela. How are you? So we're doing 50-cent auctions tonight, which means they start at 50 cents, and you guys have to try to bid in 50-cent increments. And it just keeps things light and fun. And plenty of chit-chat time. So, let's see here. Let's do... Let's do this one. I like this book. So, right off the bat, this poor thing has been around a minute. It measures... Let's see here, 6 3/4 by 9 3/4, and is 2 1/4 inches tall or thick.
Is it heavy?
Not as heavy as you would expect it to be, but it does have some weight to it. Yes. So here's the cover. Here's the spine if you reattach it. Otherwise, it's like that. And then there's the back. So the front cover is on by literally about 8 of those gauzy threads right there. Clearly sewn in signatures. This is called Our Pioneers, the Heroic Deeds and Devoted Lives of the Fathers and Mothers of America, which sounds like a really heavy and intense topic. And I feel like it would be if should we choose to read it. But I was all in just for the plates. And I probably won't be able to find that many just because I want to show them to you and I didn't mark them. But the plates in here are really, really nice. And it covers a really wide spectrum of topics. So you're going to have really, see like the Indian and the deer, and then here you have the deer with Indians in the canoes. It's just pretty. And I'll pick them up so you can see. There it is. So there's the
nice.
right? And that's the detail in every single, I'm going to call them plates because they're so detailed. They're not numbered, but I do feel like these would qualify as plates. And then in the back, you've got a bunch of the statues. And then here you've got like the mountains. And when you flip through it like this, you're going to skip half of them. But as long as you guys get a pretty good sense of it. And the beginning of each chapter is just really pretty.
I like when you do that.
Mm-hmm. It's just such a classy touch. And this one will be super easy to take apart when you're ready to do so. Like super, oops, this way. Super easy.
Wow.
So, and this page is loose. There's a couple of them like that throughout where they've just come out, but they're in the right place. I like that one. We'll leave it right there. All right, so I still keep forgetting to copy and paste. Darn it. So, oh, I guess it's not spelled that way. I-O-N. Jeez. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, 30 seconds.
Hi, Lori.
Hey, Lori. Hey, Shauna. Lifesavers. There, I got it back together. I might be ready for a fresh coffee, too. I have discovered with the auctions, it does give you more coffee time. Okay, so let's see here. This is the first, yep, the first 7 that I see. So I have Shauna, then Pearl, then Lori, then Pearl, then Shauna, then Lori, then the stop, then Shauna, then Pearl. So the winner is going to be Lori for $8.50. Thank you, Miss Lori. I think that was number 10, right?
I have no idea.
I'm about to find out. Let's see.
Did you put it in the, when you put in the start?
Yep.
Yes, it says number 10. Yep.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Lori. Thanks, everybody. What do you guys think? You still okay with the 50 centers?
I think it's fun.
I think it's super fun. Oh, and I forgot to show you. Look at the end papers you get, Lori. So pretty.
Was there a date on that too, or did you say what the
Oh,
date was? You probably did. I probably
I
missed
don't
it.
think I ever said it. I really don't think I did. I said the title and then jumped right into it. 1904.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So you're free to do whatever makes your little heart happy. I will put, you know what, I'm just going to do it right now. Put rubber bands around this so that it doesn't get any more beat up than it is. Let me grab another softer one. Hang tight. There we go. Oh, the Pioneer. Yeah, right? You'll like it. It's a pretty book. And the cover's pretty. I like it. Different. Okay. So, Mags, do you mind entertaining them for a minute?
Of course not.
Okay. I would love to just run
Coffee.
to the restroom quick and then make a quick cup of coffee.
Sure.
So I'm going to put these up here for you guys to look at, and I'll be right back. Oops. I was going to mute on the wrong laptop.
Okay, so how's everybody doing? Lori, I am working on one signature journal, and in between I've been making some gift bags, altering some gift bags, but I'm going to be putting probably laces and a few different things in it for the next time I decide to sell with Patty. What are you working on? What's everybody working on, actually? Oh, Jamie, I'd love to be cuddling that little puppy. Oh, nice, Jody. Did you get one of her teaching classes? A 3 signature journal. Can't wait to see that, Paula, when you're done. Paula won't show her work till she's absolutely finished with it. Working on a Burnham mushroom journal for my mom. Oh, nice, Jamie. Found some old quilts, so cutting them up for journal and envelope sets. Oh, I can't wait to see those. Just finished baby boy journals with, dinosaurs. Yeah, Jody, are you talking about those itty bitty books? Really tiny books? And Paula's making snippets for pages. Penny's Going through boxes and getting rid of stuff. Been there, done that, Penny, last month. Oh, can't wait to see Lori. Love your shabby work. Well, I love all your work, but. And Jamie coffee dyed papers. That's one thing I haven't tried yet is coffee dyeing papers. I've dyed fabric, and laces and doilies, but not paper. Paula doesn't show too much of her work, Lori. We're trying to talk her into doing that. Tub dyeing is a way to do it. Okay. Yeah, eventually I am going to try it. I know I have enough paper, way enough paper to do that. Spinach and pomegranate and strawberry last week. What does spinach give you? Does it give you, let me guess. I bet it's not green. Could it be blue? Pomegranate and strawberry, that would be pink. It's just a matter of leaving it in long enough, Angie, leaving the laces in. Some of them take longer than others. And Lucy too. Banana skins. Oh, a yellowy green. Okay. Just use the water. Oh, I know. I saw it earlier today. I don't know if it was on Facebook or not. Somebody soaked dry black beans and then used the water, and it came, and I think she was dyeing paper, came out blue. That's where the blue came from. Trying spinach tomorrow. Oh, Penny, put pictures in the group so we can see what it looks like.
Hey, Francis.
Real lace, Lucy. Hi, Francis.
A yellowy green. Nice.
I was asking them what they were all doing.
Right? Yeah, I could hear you guys. It was fun. It was
That's right.
Wow.
We just couldn't hear you.
Yep. It was nice. Yeah, some people have a lot of luck with that plastic and getting and I don't. I'm not that girl.
Yeah, you would think they'd work well as a, what do you call it, template.
Right?
Yeah, of course, I'm not going to think of the word now.
Me either. So I'm no help. At all.
Lorna, I am nursing tired arms, nothing much else. Oh, she's nursing tired arms.
Mm.
See, Patty, it is the way you say.
Yep.
I gotta
Yep.
put it in the tub and leave it alone for a few days. Mm-hmm.
There we go. Now I can copy and paste it again. See,
Oh,
I just
good.
needed a little intermission. There we go. Got it. Ta-da! If you don't touch them for a while.
Yeah, right, Lori. Laces. Yeah, you got to have patience.
Ha! Maybe that's my problem. Ah,
That's an idea, Jamie.
that would be awesome. Oh, that makes me think. Who was it? Was it Lisa Jameson? Is she still here?
I don't know. I haven't seen her in chat in a while, but she might still be here.
She's the one that turned us all on to Carol Tinson.
Oh, Tinson? Yeah.
Yep. With the paper, the
The
texture
wallpaper, yeah.
wallpaper. Wait, there it is. So I have this roll. If you guys are interested in it, type in the chat yes or no. I would get these pre-cut for you guys, and I can send them folded or rolled, however. But I'll pre-cut them, that way I know how many I have. And it'll depend on how many I think want them.
Yes, please. Yes.
I enjoy. I just want to listen to her talk. I just think she's awesome.
Right, Nancy? Yeah, I love watching her.
Yep.
She does do gorgeous work.
Okay, so I'll cut this down. Next question. Do you guys want, it is, let me measure the width of it. It's 20, we're going to call it 20 inches wide. Do you guys want an 18 by 20 or a 12 by 20? And if you guys tell me, then I can write a sticky note, and then I'll know what size to cut it. And then I'll just cut the whole thing down.
by 20. $18 by 20. And 2, please, says Louise. 18 by 20. 18, 12. So far, the 18 by 20 has it.
Okay, so I'm going to do the 18 by 20s. That gives you guys 18 by 20. You should be able to get 2 pieces of paper on it if you want to. 18 by 20s.
Nice.
Okay, and then I'll cut that down to as many as I think I can get in it or out of it. Hang on, I've got one more to show you as long as we're on the topic.
Louise is dying to try the avocado with that paper.
Oh, I think it'd be amazing.
And Lucy's Dragoon says it's great for jelly plating.
I'm not jelly plating ever. Ever. You know, I feel like I'm not afraid to try anything crafty, whatever. But there's some things that I just know that I don't have the patience for. Jelly plating is one of those, because I have a preconceived idea of what I want it to look like. And I think jelly plating is one of those things you have to be more.
It's a surprise every time.
Yeah, and I'm not about it. This is flocked. So I wanted some of you girls that do a lot of the mixed media stuff. Do you think this would work the same as this with the coffee? Like if you get the flocking wet and stuff like that, do you think we could lay our paper on here and lift this print onto our papers? Or I want to try it with paint and fabric. Like you have no idea how badly I want to go across this with paint and put fabric across it and then roll it with a brayer.
It would be interesting.
So
to see what happens.
And this I have tons of. Yeah, I love flocked paper. I actually have, this is new old stock. I have 4 brand new rolls. And the only reason I know they're brand new is because they still have the original tape on them.
Maybe that would be a good crafting live.
Oh, maybe. Look at her trying to. You see what she's doing, don't you?
Yeah. How about if Patty comes on live with this and starts experimenting different things to do with the flocked paper?
She's going to put me right on the spot.
What do y'all think? I think it's a good idea.
I think
Louise agrees with me. Thank you, Louise.
Oh my goodness. But
Penny likes the idea. Good idea.
These are
And
long.
Lisa says she is amazing.
Yeah, Carol Tinson or Maggie. I'm not sure which one.
Now,
But
I think she might
yeah,
be talking about you.
I don't think so.
Break out those paints, Laura said.
Yeah, okay. The brayer, I think the brayer would work too.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would. All right, so then we'll come back one day. I can't say which day, but I will come back one night and we'll play around with this and some paint, and I'll make some really stout coffee or something, and we'll see if this will transfer.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that right. And I can totally see that on this because there's no tooth on anything. This flocking is like a velvet. And I'm thinking if I put the paint, I'm trying to figure out how I would not get it down here because I don't know that I want these lines. I mean, if they were hit and miss, but whatever, I'd figure it out. But it's some way that you could just roll it over the flocking. And I feel like a brayer would do that because it wouldn't, and if you're not heavy handed with it, then maybe it wouldn't go to the background. It would just stay up on top because you can definitely feel the height difference.
Hi, Tammy.
Hey, Tammy, how are you? How's the hubs?
Yeah, how is he doing?
But then have your piece of fabric down and take this and turn it upside down and then brayer over, or at least good firm pressure. Do you know what I mean? And use this like a stamp is what I'm thinking. Instead of putting the fabric on top, take this and totally flip it the other way.
What about dry brushing too? What do you think about that?
Maybe. And if you get enough paint on it, this flocking isn't going to be soft. It's going to totally change the texture. And the more layers you put on, it should get taller. So what's the worst that happens? I ruin a piece of paper and a small piece and a piece of fabric. Whoop-de-doo.
He goes back to the doctor on July 1st.
Lisa, I like Chrissy Crosser. I've watched her since I figured out what YouTube was. I've watched her forever.
Yeah, I love her work.
So not as defined. Yeah, you got a point there, Lucy. You do have a point. We're just going to have to play with it and see what happens. All right, challenge accepted. I'll be back one night this week and we'll play. All right, cool. And then if you guys think, of something else fun to do with it between now and then, send me a list of supplies to have handy. Use it to put a pattern on coffee dye. Okay. I've got a stack of coffee dyed paper in the cabinet right behind me, so we can play around with it and see what happens. We can use inks and all stuff. Oh yeah, I've got 4 brand new rolls. We can play, and I've got lots to share. Lots to share.
So Tammy says her husband has pins in both fingers and a cast on.
Oh my gosh.
There's Lisa Jameson.
Send you a sheet of this, Lisa? I can do that. Shauna, just shoot me a message, honey. I'm open to that. Just shoot me a message. Okay, yeah, don't worry, you guys. I'll bring it, and we'll, do you guys want me to have this pre-cut by Thursday? I can cut this by Thursday. That's no big deal. I can have both of these cut. Do you want this stuff by then? And what sizes do you want me to cut it in yard lengths, or do you want half yards would be the 18s, or do you want me to cut it in yard long pieces? What do you want me to, how you want to go there?
Lisa says a yard.
Okay.
Yard pieces. Kathy says yard.
Yeah, Tammy's husband, he had a work accident. Almost lost his fingers.
Looks like by the yard.
Okay, then I will cut up 2 full rolls into a yard. That'll leave a roll to play around and monkey with and a little bit for me. And Shauna called dibs on a whole roll. So we'll see where that winds up. Okay.
Louise wanted to know how tall is the pattern.
Oh,
Maybe
good
she
question.
means,
Good
yeah.
question. Let me turn it the proper direction and I will get out. Okay, so here's the 12-inch ruler. So from here, we don't quite get the top in there, but this center one is 7 inches. So 7 inches here. And then this is 9 inches wide at the widest point. And then the small one is 4.5 inches wide. But see, like, what I like, I don't know about you guys, but yes, this is a motif, but I like this. I like this. I feel like this is the obvious one. I like this one.
Yeah, you can cut that up in a lot of different ways.
That comes down and then forms this one.
Yeah. Sonia says she wants half a roll. Does that count as a yard?
Not quite. I will see where we wind up, but I will cut and have some ready for you guys. I may not be able to meet everyone's requests, but I'll do my best. I know I for sure want to make a cover out of this. I've been sitting on this since my last trip to Texas. So I really want to, and I've just been super, super hesitant to cut into it because I didn't know where I wanted. I really thought about using it on one of my walls up here in the studio. And then I decided I really didn't want to, for various reasons. But yeah, it is really, really pretty stuff. I love it. And if you could see the box that it came in, you would know that it's truly vintage, new old stock.
Rhonda said this was in our living room when I was a young girl.
Oh my gosh, that is incredible. I love that. Right, Sonia? I think it'll be beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I want to do a hardcover with it, and I want to do a soft cover. I just haven't quite decided how I want to do this because I'm afraid whatever adhesive medium I use to get it to the fabric, that it might get crunchy and crumbly. So I'm not sure. I'm going to have to just be willing to play with it and have a couple of failures maybe. Oh, Tammy, you've had so much going on. Everybody understands. For sure. YouTube is YouTube. It's always going to be here. Always. I don't want to say timeless. That's not the word. What's the word I'm looking for? When something is... Exactly, Lisa. Listen to her. It's so old. I know. Yeah. But I know how you feel. Imagine, I get it. I totally get it. Like when you hear when you're around little kids and you're talking about cassette tapes or something, and they're like, "What's that?" Crazy, I tell you, crazy. Okay, so you guys ready to get back to books, or are we still going to chit chat? Because there's no right or wrong answer. For me, anyway, there's no right or wrong answer. Oh, I guess I'm supposed to look at the chat.
Lucy says both.
I ask a question and I immediately turn away. Oh my goodness. Throw them in my box. Perhaps, ma'am. I was trying to think if I had another. I don't think I have another textured one.
I want to see that Boys of Dickens.
Oh, it's pretty cool. But this is the, okay, we'll do that one because remember when I said that there was one that had really great illustrations in it, but somebody, I know, right, Laurel? Somebody took a red pen and markered all over it. Not markered, marked on each picture. This is the one. Or is it this one? Hang tight. No, it's the other one. This one is absolutely beautiful, though. This is what's coming.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's this book. So, the Boys of Dickens, they are, or it is, they are, it is 6 3/4 wide by 9 1/2 tall and right at a 1/2 inch thick. So, here's your cover. There's the back. There's the spine. And then we'll dive into this. The end papers are missing. Well, this, you know what I mean. The end paper is missing. Here's your first color plate.
Love that.
This page is not very securely attached. Here's crayons. I don't remember. Yeah, this is the one. I don't have a copyright for this one. If anybody would like to Google this and see if you can pull up a copyright date for this cover, and this is, it's green. It's not blue. It's not gray. It is most assuredly green. Just so you know. If anybody feels like they would like to look for a copyright date for that, then this is your first color plate. And then you've got your black and whites. And there's tons. And this paper is definitely fragile. And see here with the red X, and I don't have a clue why somebody thought it was necessary. It does. I don't think it counts as an 8. It's like a red X.
Right.
And it's done in pen. It's not pencil, but see, it's there.
Sherilyn said she saw 1910.
Thank you, ma'am. You might hear thunder. And then look, right here by his head. So somebody who's good in Photoshop, you could probably fix that. Somebody like Patty is going to be stuck with the red hat.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's right there. And right there, and right there. Here it's just really nice and grungy. Here the corner, see, spitball. Somebody was making spitballs. There it is again, but with the family. This one I feel like you can work with. It's off to the side. Here's this one.
Yeah, Lucy said she has Photoshop. It could be fixed.
Okay. There it is, there and there. Why don't we do things like this today? This is about David Copperfield. He's bored to tears. There's this one. So I'm not gonna, I mean, you guys can see most of them now, I feel like. This one doesn't have one. I feel like it's so annoying. And the farther you get back into the book, the less fragile it is. It seems like toward the front, the pages were definitely, and the paper was definitely more fragile. I don't think I would fold this probably, but as turnable pages and just trim them down if I needed to, I think they would absolutely take that. Because these here I'm not having any trouble with. I don't feel like I need to be extra careful around the edge trying to turn the pages. And this is definitely a pulpier based paper. And this one's deceptive. For as thin as it is, you wouldn't think there would be this many pages in here.
Thanks, Carla.
It's that one. This one is super cool. I love kids on tables. I know it's wrong. I know that it's wrong. I love it.
Whenever there was a thunder and lightning storm, my brother used to throw himself under the table.
Okay, so there, and look, giant ones back here.
Aww.
There's some child that just thought red ink was the most amazing thing. So there's that one. Let me bring back all the paraphernalia. Can't figure out why this, there we go. Okay. All righty. Okay. So in the chat it goes. So starts the timer. Oh, that was a really long break. I got way sidetracked. Right, Lorna? Absolutely, it wasn't you or him. I'll buy that. Not.
I'm wondering who really pushed who first.
Uh-huh. Hey, Becky, we're still here. You only missed a few shenanigans.
And one rabbit trail.
And one rabbit trail. We've been pretty good, really.
Mm-hmm.
Lorna's pushing people off of tables. Oh, shoot. I missed the 30 seconds. I'm sorry, you guys. I started reading chat and talking. That's going to be my big nemesis right there.
That's fine.
At least they can see it in the corner there. Okay. I may have to go find a fancy schmancy egg timer. All right, so let's go here. Is that the first one? Yes. Here's the first. Okay, so Lucy had 550, Sonia had 5, Frances had 650, Sonia had 650, Louise had 6, Lucy had 6, Patty said stop, and Lucy said 7. So it is going to be the first 650, which is Frances. Thank you very much, Miss Frances. Thank you, everybody. Oh, and that was number, was it really number 10 or did I miss one again?
No, you already did 10, so this must be 11.
This is 11. Okay. Oops. See, that's the only, there we go. At least it lets you scroll way back in the chat so I don't have to totally be annoyed when I lose the comment and can't go unhighlight it.
Yeah, that's a neat little trick you got there.
I know, and all you have to do is tap it in the chat and it highlights it on the screen. It's pretty cool. It's pretty nifty. Can you guys hear that? Can you hear the thunder?
No, but something's going on outside
That,
here.
that wiggling, that's the thunder.
Wow.
It just wiggled my camera. Oh, that was cool. Yeah, it's some serious thunder.
Becky can
Did you
hear it.
hear it? Yeah, that was loud. That was weird. Either that, it was crazy fireworks. I don't know, because we're kind of like in a resort-ish, not like high-end resort. I don't mean that. It's more like there's an amusement park in the neighboring town, and we're on the river, so there's all kinds of summer homes. So yeah, we get all kinds of weekend warriors.
They start with the fireworks here well before the 4th.
Yeah, it's thunder. Yeah. I know, Lisa. I was trying to be positive. You must be getting the same weather, huh?
Can you read my comment out loud? Which, let me see. Oh, Louise. All right, Louise is not keeping you in line. Do I need to bring out my handcuffs and pepper spray?
Uh-oh. Lorna's in trouble for pushing. Oh my goodness. Okay. So before I go down the rabbit trail with all of you, I'll stay over here. This one is 5 3/4 inches wide by 8.5 inches tall, and let's say just under 3/4 of an inch thick. It's called the Chronicles of the Little Tots. I'm just kind of in with the cover. I think it's kind of pretty. And this is like the super dark hunter green. There's your spine.
Oh,
And
that's a
then
beautiful cover too.
there's the back. Okay. I don't mind when the cover work is scuffed like that. I just come in with some vintage photo or something and just ink it up a little bit and then wipe it away from where I don't want it. But that way it just takes that whiteness out of there. That's me. This is a book plate right here. Here's an inscription. This was given to Kathleen Virginia Tobin from Spokane. It looks like a V and an M. Where would VM be? I don't know. And the inscription down here from Ms. Hart is 1920. Vermont. I wonder if that's Vermont. I don't know. It's the only thing. Oh, and these pages are these offset. There's none of them that are perfectly even around any of, well, the top ones are pretty close, but the bottom ones most assuredly are not an even straight cut. They're all slightly different, like here.
I love that.
I think it's amazing. It makes me super happy. And like, see where this one is short of this page before it? I like that. And this is called simply A Christmas Kid. So let's see. Copyright is 1905. This border is everywhere in this book. Oh, it's deckled edges along the bottom too, by the way. Not on all the pages, most of them. All the ones that were short and missed the cut, so to speak. Here we're throwing in the shoe. Here we're, oh, it's the intruder. The intruder, but yet we're snuggled with mommy.
Aw.
So you get all of it. There's so much fun to be had with this. Again, these pages, just put anything you want in there. Here's the baby. The titles are so ridiculously obvious. The baby on the floor.
Aw, I love that.
See, they're all cute baby pictures because it's the Tot book. This is just a nice, I think this is a blend. I think it's like a cottony, pulpy blend. It doesn't feel like all one or the other to me. It is, however, going to be super absorbent. So I would probably, you know how the girls like coffee dye, tea dye with a spray bottle or the brush or whatever? I think I would do that rather than dunking this. Here's the childhood of spring. Let me see. Oops, and there's a 3-leaf clover. I don't know if it was once a 4-leaf clover and it's just missing one now. But that's where it's dried. That's where it's staying. Did we miss? Feel like I missed a plate. Nope. Willie's letters to his teacher. Sprawled out in the living room floor or the parlor, I'm not sure. Let's see if there's one more. He might be the last one. In remembrance, over the hills and far away. Oh my, she's pretty.
I love those images.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and these are nice because you don't see them all over. Oh, look at all those blank pages. Those look like fun. Okay, so there's that one. Let me wake up the clock. All right, here we go. We'll see if I can pay attention to the 30 seconds this time. Oh, anybody that likes Art Deco, the 20s, you might want to go look this one up real quick before we get to it.
Oh, I love that cover.
Oh, wait till you see the inside. There's a few that I can't show. They're a little risque. So I'm going to have to be careful when I'm turning pages. I'm going to have to be like, I have to like peek behind.
Just
I
keep
should have
saying, not for kids, not for
Yeah.
kids.
Oh my goodness. And not explicit in a disgusting way, just artistically explicit. Okay. So let's see here. I feel like I want to say I spy with my little eye.
Oh my gosh, we used to play that all the time in the car.
Right? In the car. It's the best travel game. Okay, so I've got Sonia at 9, Shauna at 9. Oops, I scrolled too far. Hang tight. Hang tight. Melly at 9:50, Shauna at 9:50, Sonia at 10, Shauna at 10, Lori at 9:50, Pearl at 10:50, then my stop, then Sonia, then Kelly or Melly, and then Kristen. Hey, Kristen. So the winner is going to be Miss Pearl Brown at $10.50. I Spy, it is fun, right? I don't feel like it's just for kids. Which one was that? 12? Let me go back and find that. Oh my goodness. Yes, 12. Okay. Oops, and I have to, there we go. Awesome. Thank you, Pearl.
That's a great book.
It is a cute one. I like it. I like it like it. Oops, Francis's sticker is falling off. I have to put it inside the book. There we go. Pearls.
I'm just going to do a quick westward hoe, if you don't mind.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, so this is going to be 13. Alrighty. Nice. Yeah, the states and the license plates. Yeah, that game is fun too. For sure. Right? Yeah, as soon as they're old enough to like be aware of things and talk, it's perfect. So did anybody look this one up? What do you think? This is 5 1/4 wide by 7 3/4 tall, and including both covers, 3/8 of an inch thick. Okay, so here's the cover. Here's your spine. There's your back. It does have some scuffing. Okay. Nicely tanned on the inside. So the first page, the title page, you guys don't really get to see because it's one of those. But I will give you this much. Okay. Copyright on this is 1907. You can see this page, which is a list of, there it is, the list of pictures. This is, I'm not familiar with this. I know that it's a play. That's kind of my knowledge. Lucy seems to know what it is. Ooh, car bingo. That sounds like fun. Okay. So, Lucy, if you want to field questions, I would appreciate it. So, yep, not that page. And it's just, like I said, it's not done in poor taste. But look at the artwork in this. Isn't that pretty? And this one's okay.
Oh my goodness.
This one's okay.
Those are beautiful.
Aren't they?
Yes.
There's a few that are on the risque side, but it's just very, very Art Nouveau to me.
Right.
This one's okay.
Hi, Linda.
Hey, Linda. That one, probably not. This one we cannot. This one.
Those are very cool.
Aren't they? I'm just going to cover up this person, and I think we'll be, well, there we go. There. Is that? And here.
Me too, Louise. She said she was wondering why you were, when she came back with a copy, why you had it so low. She was going to message you and tell you she can't see it.
Yeah, there's a reason why. For sure. There's this one. And I think that's, Yeah, and then this, I don't know why or how, what's going on there, but that's that. Okay, so this one we will do also the same way. So oops, wrong, enter. There we go, and start. What year is it? 1907. 1907. It was a tiny spitball. Very well could be. Okay. It's really quiet here.
It is quiet. I'm watching the chat.
I just like a good excuse to whisper because I always say it sounds creepy. Okay, so let's see here. I see. Oops, way back here. Holy cow. So we'll start with Lucy at 550, then Bunny at 450, then Lucy at 5, and then Dare B. Look at you guys being so honest. There's Dare B, there's Michelle, there's Tammy, there's Becky, there's Linda, and there's Patty. So I believe this is going to Dare B 46. Dare B, you were the first $6 bid. There we go.
He was.
Awesome. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ladies.
That's a beautiful book.
I think that was 13, right? Not that it really matters. I'm just trying.
Well, the other one was 12 above it,
Yep.
so I'm assuming
Okay, cool.
That was 13, yeah.
Okay.
Welcome back, Veronica.
So I need to start writing it on the next pen. There we go. Bingo, just like that. No need to overcomplicate it, Patty.
Lucy says, okay, I officially hate 50-cent auctions.
I know it, but you know, it's just meant to be kind of fun, you know, easygoing.
Yeah,
So
it doesn't happen all the time.
Yep, we don't do them very often. And it was a nice way for me to kind of get my feet wet doing auctions solo. So no pressure on anybody that way. So this one is 6 inches wide. Yeah, we'll do this one. 6 inches wide by 8 inches tall and right at a ½ inch thick, including the covers. So here's the front, here's the nearly missing spine, and there's the back, which almost qualifies for boiled book on the back. So, as you can plainly see,
oh wow, that's
serious issues. But this is beautiful.
It is.
Yeah, except for the pen work. But otherwise, really pretty. It's just really interesting to me, all these extra. I want to know what was there that's now gone, or if this belonged back here, perhaps. I kind of feel like maybe.
Oh, that looks like it does belong there.
Yeah. So And there's pen work all over this one, not on this. There is one right there on this one, but it's not obnoxious. So there's the end papers in the back. Here's the front. And again, the pen work.
That makes sense.
And we've written all over the place. And lots of coloring. This may be another one that did not have a copyright. Yeah, this is one that I don't have a copyright date for. And it's been here long enough, I don't even remember if I've looked it up. Oh, well, here's the contents. Maybe it'll still be in here. We'll see. And this poor thing is really had a hard life. There's just no two ways about it. It's been very well used, very well loved. Things are checked off and marked out and all of that. But all the color that you see in it so far is crayons. And this is all pencil. And crayons and loose torn out sheets. And more crayons. More crayons. So somebody thought this was an awfully nice color book, but there are a lot that haven't been colored if you want them for the graphics.
It's nice collaging, right? Paper.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got a really good point there for sure. This, I love this one.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty. So whoever it was running amok with the crayons did not get every single one of them. This one's real pretty. Which is also part of the reason I thought these were perfect, 50-cent auction books. Just fun, and everybody gets to play. Okay, so there's that one. It's, darn it, I need to fix my timer. Okay, that one's in and it's going. I need to remember to do that next time. Change how long it stays awake before it shuts itself off, or just actually go get a timer. Oh, nice, Lucy. That's cool. I was busy reading chat. I almost forgot to watch the clock. Again.
Wow, Lucy Ochoa must really want that book. $350.
Nice. I think she jumped to the front of the line. Big jump.
Oh, she's up to 450.
Whoopsie. Okay. So let's see here. The 30-second mark, we have the first $4.50 is Lucy, then Lucy, then Louise, then we have Lucy at 5, and Lucy at 5, and Patty at stop, and then Melly, and then Michelle, and then Lucy. So the winner is going to be Lucy Dragoon at $5. Well done, Lucy. Thank you.
Lisa Jameson says you can take Thursday off, Patty.
Can I?
Have you been asking that?
I didn't think so. That was going to be my next question, was why?
Why? Why, Lisa?
Is there something else going on?
I was just going to say maybe something's going on and she
I
can't be
know.
here.
Curious minds want to know why.
Oh, good night, Lorna. She has
Good
to
night,
walk the dog.
Lorna. Oh.
Oh.
Gotcha. That makes perfectly good sense. Yeah, I wasn't
Right.
connecting those. That was way too obvious. Sorry. That was all on me. Okay, so this one is the Ontario Reader's Primer. It is 4 3/4 by 7 3/4. Louise, all I can say was I was so delighted to find something Canadian. I was pretty pleased with myself. This one is 3/8 of an inch thick. It is totally red and splotchy and awesome. There's your spine. There's your back. And it does have, there it is. You can see the maple leaves in it.
Hi, Nadine.
Isn't that cool? Hey, Nadine.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
Isn't that nice?
The maple leaf.
Yep. And they're in the, there it is. There they are. Just a really well done cover. And there is that, like, you know, like satin moire fabric. It's almost like that, where you can see the two, it's the way they weave it with the stripe, where you get like a matte and a shiny. It's kind of like that. So
that's cool.
Yeah, there is some separation between the cover and the book block. Here's title pages. This was a 4-cent book, just so you know. And it was the Union Jack flag. Copyright is 1920. And it is literally a primer. And the colors are monotones, or black and another color.
Oh, those are some nice pages.
Aren't they pretty?
Mm-hmm. I like how it's like almost some of the pages are like in poem.
Yes. Poem format. Yeah.
Yeah, format. Thank you.
Yeah. These are my favorite pages in any school books, any primers. I love when they're teaching them cursive.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely love it. It's my favorite. I know, big surprise, right? But they are my favorite pages. Not gonna lie. Look.
We had whole classes on penmanship.
We did too. So there's that. Not a lot to go on and on about, but listen to her. Congratulations, Patty. Thanks, Lauren or Louise. Okay, this is book 15, and it's in. There we go. Perfect. A whole week, right, Lucy? I know. It's
Yeah,
so
they don't even do cursive anymore, do they?
No. And if you watch kids at a bank or any place where they say and your signature, half of them don't even know what it's like, oh my goodness.
Right.
They don't even know what they mean. They just look at you like, what? And it's really interesting when they print it. I'm like, no, that's really not your signature. I mean, I guess it is today, but there we go.
I was trying to remember the name of the penmanship class. The company that came up with it, and I can't think of what it
Oh,
was.
yeah, I have no idea. Oops, that's why I have that up there. That's right. I keep wanting to pull it down. Can you tell? There we go. Okay, so let's see here. From the 30 seconds, the first, let's start here with 7:50. Veronica. Then we have Pearl at 8 and Becky at 8. Veronica at 8:50. Pearl at 99. Well done. Lucy at 8:50. And Bunny saying not. Then Pearl at 9. Well, then my stop, then Pearl. And then Veronica. So before the stop, the high bid, because Pearl, I don't know what 99 was, is going to be Veronica at $8.50. I don't want to fill in the blank there.
Yeah, and she retracted it.
Okay. So, well, see, in StreamYard, you don't see the retraction. So,
Oh, okay.
that's okay. It's good to know.
That's good to know.
Yep. So cool. So I'm going to go with Veronica for $8.50. Okay.
That's probably it, Jody.
Oops, darn it. I keep forgetting to unhighlight them before I scroll down. Okay. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, Veronica. Okay. So this one, I think you guys are going to like. It's not as though none of us have ever seen a shorthand book before. I know that. But I do really, really like the size of this one. It's 5 1/4 by 8 1/4, and we're 5/8. We're gonna say 5/8, 7-inch thick. So here's the book cloth cover, the spine, and the back cover. Okay. This is from, and it's the Pittman, just so you know. Copyright is 1944, and it's exactly what you would expect it to be. Page after page of practice shorthand.
I took shorthand in high school. It was the Gregg method, though. So
nice.
The Gregg method must have come after Pittman.
I did not take shorthand, and there's all these little notes. Can you see? Yeah, all the little notes around. I did not take shorthand, but I kind of have my own weird abbreviated.
Good night, Pearl.
Good night, Pearl. Thank you. So there's that one. You got a little bit of noted, notes in the margins, and then all the shorthand. These are sewn signatures. The paper is nice and stable, sturdy. It's got a nice finish. A couple of dried florals. I believe those are pansies. If I'm not totally mistaken, there's a couple of pansies there. So yeah, just a nice little shorthand book that you can use in, turnable pages in all your journals. So paste that in there. Number 16 and go. There.
Louise, I couldn't remember a word of it.
I would be absolutely clueless.
I never used it, you know, when I got out of high school and got an office job. By then, they didn't even use shorthand anymore.
Right? Oops, I missed the 30 seconds again. Doggone it. Sorry, you guys. I missed the 30 seconds. I was looking at the next book. Clearly, I don't know how to stay on task. Okay. You used it for years and then dictaphones. Interesting. Okay, so we'll come back up here to Louise's comment about the dictaphones, and then Lori at 6, Lucy O at 7, Kristen at 8, Natalie at 7, Jamie at 7, Lori at 6:50, then my stop, then Lori at 8, nope, my stop, Jamie at 7:50, Lori at 8, then Jamie, oops, it's hopping, then Lucy, then Jamie. Okay, so it is going to be Kristen at 8. Thank you, Kristen. Kristen S. Well done, ladies. Well done. I know you guys are trying. Okay, so I feel like maybe we'll do 1 or 2 more and then we'll kind of wrap it up. It was kind of messed up, but we're going to let it go. It's not like anybody went really crazy. I'm not going to.
Right.
You'll be okay. You'll be okay. I don't want to be too hard-nosed about it because then it's not fun anymore. So this one is a 1922, and it's called Selected Animal Stories. It really makes me think of a super, super old golden book. From the edge of the spine over here to the front edge is 6 1/4, 9 inches tall, and it's going to be like 3/8 of an inch thick. I honestly, I love the cover. I just think the cover is super cool. Copyright on this one is 1922. And then inside these pages, just consider this paper brittle. This paper was never ever meant to last this long. This is one giant signature stapled in, and everything wants to tear. This is already lifting up right around that staple. So I'm going to do my very best not to pull any more of it loose. If you want, and it's meant for children from 8 to 12 years, this would just be really nice graphics, and then here's your copyright. But this is naturally tanned paper, and it is as tan as it's coming across, with the black pencil illustrations or line drawings. I guess we'll call them line drawn illustrations.
I love those pages.
Yeah, they're nice. You're just going to have to be super careful. Just consider it brittle. And again, it'd be really good for collage or for scanning and printing. Here's the back. I'm personally, I'm in for the back cover and the end paper, and the same in the front because they're the same, and the front cover. That's my favorite things about this. Oh, and these ads. I love the ads in the backs of the bookstores.
Did it have a date? Did I miss it?
1922.
Nice.
So you're all good to go. And honestly, I would copy and print that. And I just think that's adorable.
Mhm.
And this one. Okay. So I know, Becky, how we roll around here. As soon as somebody leaves, we get up to all the good stuff. Okay.
Just so you know, anybody messaging me, I can't answer because my messenger is frozen. So until I figure that out, I can't answer you back.
Frozen on your phone too?
Yeah, it was frozen on my phone first, and then I thought it worked when I got on my laptop in Facebook, and now it won't even let me do it there. That's why I couldn't come in. I couldn't click on the link.
That's
It wouldn't.
crazy.
I clicked on your name and nothing happens. It won't let me into your, you know what I mean?
Yep. Telling
It's
you, Facebook is,
well, or either that or I hit some kind of setting
or
and don't know it, but
oh,
it
that could,
happened all of a sudden. So
I don't think it's you though, because it was messed up last week too and wouldn't play nice.
yeah, I don't think it was me either because
I
I
don't
wasn't
think
even
it's you.
doing anything with it.
I think we have to give you a pass this time.
Okay, thank you.
That's how I feel. All right. So I'm going to have to think about homework too. I need to do.
I did, Carla.
Oh my goodness. Is
Oh, I guess
it?
we'll be getting
Yeah,
bad
you
weather.
probably got what we just had, Lisa. She lives just far enough north. Hey, Serenity. She lives just far enough north of me. She probably is getting when I was like, "Oh my gosh, you guys, it's like a monsoon out there." It's probably what she's getting because it didn't look like it was moving real fast. So this one is going to go to let's see here. Hang tight. Let me figure it out. Where did my stop even go? Oh, there it is.
I see your stop.
I found it. So 30 seconds, Lucy at 2, and Kristen at 3, and then Carla, and then myself, and then Lisa, and then Serenity. So this one is going to go to Miss Kristen for $3. Thank you, Kristen. Well done.
We're supposed to get that weather on Wednesday, so it must be slow moving.
It's incredibly slow. Alrighty. So I feel like this might be. Oh, you're no problem, Serenity. I just wanted to come in tonight and practice and just be super, super chill, super laid back. I only have a couple of books left that I pulled, but I feel like this might be a really good place to just kind of wrap it up. And I can chat with you guys for a minute about my homework. I can grab a piece of paper because all this left really is kids books and nothing like super crazy exciting. So even though the cover, we can get to these. They're not going anywhere. So nothing like amazing illustrations or anything like that. So we'll just kind of do that and chat for a minute. Uninstall, then wait and reinstall. Oh, that's
Reinstall?
good advice.
I may have to do that if I can figure out how to do that.
I know, Kathleen, but I'm invoicing tomorrow from Thursday and Monday, and then I'll be back on Thursday. We're going to wrap up with Louise's things. I'm going to get those page packs put together for you guys. what else was I supposed to do? The page packs and the wallpaper, right?
Yeah.
As long as my sleeves are here. I put in my order. I thought I had more sleeves than I do, but you know, there's that. So I need to get the wallpaper cuts.
Dear
And
B saying leather.
oh yeah, leather. So for Thursday leather, white wallpaper, and then the flocked wallpaper. And this was 1 yard pieces. And these were 18 by 20.
Right.
And what size did we decide, you guys?
By the
Oh
yard.
yeah, the wallpaper, Carla. Yeah. What, Maggie?
By the yard. The flocked one.
Yeah, the flocked one by the yard, and then the
Yeah.
white one they wanted 18 by
18
20.
by 20.
Yep. And then
Yeah.
the leather. Do you guys remember what we decided on the leather? Thanks, Lucy. I understand. I understand completely. So
I think you would. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I think you were talking about a couple different ways. One size is large enough, to make a journal cover, and then you were going to take smaller pieces and maybe make like grab bags of them.
That's right. That is what we thought, right?
I think so.
Okay. We did not sell any wallpaper tonight, Carla. I just
Yeah.
showed it. And I can pull it up and show you again quick. Um, so the leather for normal size. So I'm gonna do, because like the boho carpet bagger fabric covers are typically 9 by 12 or 13. So I will do the leather like 11 by 14. That way you'll have enough to fold in, or you can cut.
Oh, Pamela says, Patty, Kathleen was saying she barely got any rain. Not stuff.
Oh,
That makes sense.
oh my goodness. That
Becky,
does
what
make
did you
sense.
want to see again?
Yes, yes, Kathleen. Sometimes you got to remind me where you are, and that would have made more sense. So, Lisa, as far north of me as you are, Kathleen is south. I'm like right in between you guys.
Becky says, can you show again? Oh, wallpaper.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, honey. Absolutely. So, wait, let me write down that leather size. So, 11 by 14. Is that good with you guys? And
Sounds
then, yeah, then didn't, yeah, you guys wanted scrap or like remnant bags or whatever. And then some of you said something about smaller, like pocket size covers too, right? Hey, Kathleen.
smaller pieces you could use with smaller journals, right?
Yeah, I think so. So we'll just see how it goes. I'll just bring it, and if you guys are interested in the smaller ones, that'll be cool. And if not, then we'll just build the remnant bags right here as we go. It's no biggie. We'll figure it out. So this is the textured one because Lisa got us all over to Carol. Is it Tinson or Tilson?
Tinson.
Tinson. Okay, all over to Carol's channel, and how she was making her transferring the image with the coffee to the paper with this. She has a, I don't remember what she said, but it does have a specific name, this raised textured wallpaper. So I'm going to cut these. It's 20 inches wide. I'm going to cut them in 18-inch pieces, and then we're going to see how many I wind up with, and I'm going to bring those to you guys Thursday. Okay. And then I have
Anaglyptic, Lisa Jameson
yes,
says.
yes. There you go. Thank you. Then there are. See, I can't even get my pronouns or adverbs or whatever right tonight. Then there's this one.
Good night, Kathleen.
Good night, Kathleen. Thanks for hanging. So this one I'm going to cut in 1 yard pieces. Yep. I know, it's pretty, right, Carla? It's so pretty. Yeah, I've had this one for, oh my goodness, since last September. So I've been hanging on to this one for a while. I have 4 rolls of this, and it's new old stock. It's genuine vintage. Yeah. I really have just been, it's like I want to put it on my wall, and then I don't, and then I do, then I don't, then I do. So I just decided I don't. And I'm just going to cut it and share it and move it along. But I'm going to come on one night this week, and we're going to play around and see if I can do some transfer with maybe some paints onto fabric or paper or whatever, since it's flocked. See if we can use that to our advantage and maybe use it like a stamp. There you go. There you go. Good job.
Idea, Lucy. Lisa.
Lisa, yeah, and put the link to your Etsy over in the Facebook group so that, because I'm just going through the list in order to do giveaways, like gift certificate giveaways once a week, and I want to try to remember to do those every Thursday. And then when we go through the list, then I'm going to come back and just go through it again. So as people add in, they'll fall into place. So, yeah. I just want people to understand how it's going to work so that they can get their store stocked up. So, okay. All right, you guys. I think that's it for me, unless anybody has anything fun and exciting going on that we need to know about. I think, Maggie, you kind of asked them that earlier, didn't you?
I just asked them what they were doing.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, yeah. Watch for me later this week. If you're not in the Facebook group and you want to be, the link is down in the description. Hop on in. And otherwise, we will see you back here Thursday.
Right. Don't forget to put your photos in the group too of what you're working on or what you finished, right?
Absolutely, Mags. Absolutely.
Yeah, we want to see everybody's work.
Yeah, we do. It's fun. I like seeing what you guys are doing with stuff. So, all right, you guys. Be happy, be safe. Yep, and we'll see you Thursday.
Good night, everyone.